will be like. Yeah, that's what he did again. That's what it looks like with the video. It doesn't strike quite as good. I got video of baseball and football. Football. No, it was during rec. 2 years ago. Not last year. We're streaming live. It was weird. Like, you go outside, that's nice. It's just. You have, so you plug into there. What do you have? Basketball! We could pick one up. Yeah. And then you can have it.
Test, can you hear it, Sean? Test, 1, 2, 3. Kale's gonna put the ears on real quick so he can get our camera angle, and then he's gonna give me the monitor so I can hear you.
Sean, they're gonna stand right there and look at this camera. Yeah.
Okay, give me the thing real quick. Okay, was that a good spot you had for us, Sean? Good right there. Okay, good. Don't touch it. Okay, you can clear everything and do the opening, and we're ready when you are, I should say. I need some more. It's not muted, Sean. I don't think it is, but. Inside Guthrie High School Gymnasium as we get set for Suburban Conference action tonight. It's the Guthrie Bluejays and the El Reno Indians. So glad to have you on board here tonight on GMP TV. Alongside my partner Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. We get set for more Blue Jay and Lady Jay basketball. It's been a little while since we've had them on the broadcast, and both teams against a big challenger here tonight in El Reno.
Yeah, and it's a rematch of obviously the first game we had of the season with El Reno right before Christmas, and it was a game where the boys and the girls both did not win the game, but the girls are very competitive. The boys stayed in it for a while. Two very good El Reno teams. Obviously a huge challenge. And, you know, if you look at what happened last night, the girls played well. That's been a theme recently for them. They've run offense well, going back to the Shawnee game, gotten good shots, played well, haven't put the ball in the hole. So if you're going to beat El Reno, a Lady Indian team tonight, you're going to have to continue to run your offense the way the Lady Jays have been doing it since Christmas, and then you're going to have to actually put the ball in the hole a bit better. And from the boys' perspective, you're just simply going to have to get some confidence.
Casey mentioned both teams played last night in Piedmont. Both teams got beat pretty good last night. It's a big deal in the NBA when you play a back-to-back. Any big difference for the Blue Jays, Lady Jays tonight?
No, absolutely not. I mean, if anything, I think that helps. You know, you get a little rhythm last night. You take that rhythm. At this point in the season, practice is good, but you like playing games, you know. So I think it's a godsend for the players. They'd rather be playing today than practicing, so I think you'll see a lot of energy. And I kind of equate it to the wrestling team. We saw them Tuesday against Perry, and then we saw them turn right around 2 days later and play and wrestle really well last night. So I think they'll be ready to go.
No doubt about it. And you look at the El Reno boys case, number 3 in the state of Oklahoma. Carl Everett, number 1. Piedmont, number 5. The Suburban Conference just outstanding once again this year.
Yeah, and, you know, when you talk about Shawnee and El Reno, two very good teams, they played each other. They split. And we saw how good Shawnee is the other night. El Reno has a 2,000-point scorer and the coach's nephew, Caden, and obviously very well coached with Rodney Hayden at the helm. And so, big challenge. They have scorers. They play fast, a lot of defense, and it's a Guthrie Blue Jay team that doesn't score the ball very well, doesn't handle the ball very well from time to time. So it's not a great matchup, but it's one that I think the Blue Jays are ready for.
Here in a little bit, we'll hear from head coach Russ Gilmore. But remember last year, Carl Albert blew out Guthrie, and then Coach Gilmore's team took them to double overtime, the #1 team in the state of Oklahoma. So hopefully we can see another repeat of something like that here tonight.
It's not something unusual to Coach Gilmore-led teams. I mean, they get better as the season goes on, and I don't think this team will be any different.
No doubt about that. As we get set for Guthrie and El Reno, we're going to take another timeout here on GMP TV. When we return, Casey visits with head coach Sherry Shimmick or assistant coach Doug Russell, whoever joins us. We'll do that after this timeout. You're watching Guthrie Basketball on GMP TV.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has...
And we welcome you to GNP TV for tonight's matchup between your Guthrie Lady Jays and the visiting El Reno Lady Indians. We're joined now by assistant coach Doug Russell. And coach, Lady Indian team that comes in here with a lot of confidence. They've had a very good year, and it's a rematch from an earlier game this season.
Yeah, nothing away from El Reno. They've had a great year. Played Shawnee strong, Piedmont strong, all the people in our teams in our conference strong. But we feel real good about tonight. We played them second game of the season maybe, and we didn't have good knowledge of our X's and O's. Now we're in better shape, and we're much better as a team as far as our defense and offenses go. So we're pretty excited about tonight.
We've mentioned in several of the recent games, very good competition you played. You've ran your offense well. You've gotten good shots, gotten to the free throw line, just haven't made a whole lot of those shots. Got to make your easy ones.
Oh, yeah, and we spent a lot of time on shooting this week, and in general we've been trying to, because teams know we're not a great shooting team, so they want to pack it in, make it shoot from the outside. We do a good job of getting shots inside the 15-foot, inside the free throw line, but putting those down has been kind of difficult for us. But we're going to try to get us out into transition, pressure the ball up, and try to get some layups tonight.
Lady Jays want to pull off the upset. What needs to happen?
We have to limit our turnovers and stop, I think it's number 21, the big blonde girl. I'm not sure her number, but we do those two things. Pressure up is going to be a fun night.
It's homecoming. You got a prediction on the homecoming queen?
I would say Hunter if I had to guess, just because Hazeland's already had it. I don't know, though.
All right, very good, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Coach.
That's assistant coach Doug Russell. We're going to send it to break. You're listening and watching Lady J Basketball on GNP TV.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member F.
Welcome back, Interbank Blue Jay, Lady J tip-off show here inside Guthrie High School Gymnasium. So glad to have you on board on this Friday night. Lady Jays and Blue Jays on a back-to-back. And, boy, it'd be nice to have a back-to-back against a number 22, 23 ranked team. But, boy, the Piedmont and El Reno ball squads on back-to-back days. Tough for the Lady Jays and Blue Jays, but something you got to get through.
Yeah, you know, obviously playing Piedmont, one of the better teams in the state of Oklahoma yesterday, you lose your legs a little bit, but that game got away. And Coach Shimmick, I was talking to her earlier today, and she mentioned how she was able to rest some of the legs of the Lady Jays when they got down 16 in the second half. So I think there was some strategic maneuvering by Coach Shimmick yesterday and last night against Piedmont to make sure that there were enough legs to be able to get after El Reno tonight. So I do not think in any way, shape, or form fatigue will play any factor in this game.
El Reno Lady Indians, number 9 in Class 5A basketball this week. They will enter with a 10-5 record. They have won 2 ball games in a row, including a blowout victory over Western Heights, 70-15. And then the final day of the Shawnee tournament, they defeated McAllister. Final score there at 54-48 as the El Reno girls won 2 out of 3 ball games in Shawnee tournament. The only loss they had was against Shawnee. So, El Reno has played a pretty good schedule throughout the year, of course. And when you play in the Suburban Conference, I've said it several times already, but you're going to play a tough schedule. Real quick, Casey, Lady Jays enter with a 5-9 overall record. Had their 2-game winning streak snapped last night, 68-47 to Piedmont. But before that, in the Lincoln Christian tournament, they won 2 out of 3 ball games and took the 5th place trophy.
Yeah, and won 2 in a row. Like you said, that's a big deal as far as getting some momentum. And when you talk about this time of year, late January, early February, you're just a little bit over a month away from whenever the postseason starts. So this is really where you want to start peaking. And when you talk about peaking and getting to a point where you're playing your best basketball, this is the type of game that if you came out and won and sprung an upset against a very, very good El Reno Lady Indian team, this is the type of game that could springboard you from a momentum perspective into starting to peak, which is the perfect time of year to do that with. So I think this is an exciting opportunity for the Lady Jays and hopefully one that they're able to take advantage of.
It's been a busy week inside this gymnasium as we had Guthrie wrestling on Tuesday and Thursday night, and of course on Thursday morning the homecoming assembly for all the students was taking place, and then we had 2 basketball games here tonight. The 2 junior varsity games have already been played as well, so it has been a busy week here inside the gym, which is kind of quiet for about a month as with vacations and tournaments. Didn't get a whole lot of action inside the gym, but kind of settle into a routine from here on out.
And that's a good thing. You talk about settling into a routine. All athletes like routine. They like doing the same things, you know, and staying inside their comfort zone. So I think getting into a rhythm here right down the stretch, like the Lady Jays are getting ready to start a stretch run, is very good scheduling. And I think it's scheduling that the Lady Jays will be able to take advantage of.
You see there the Lady Jays and coming off the floor, and we're about moments away from tonight's national anthem as well as the starting lineups here in a little bit. It is Homecoming 2017. So glad to have you on GMP TV. Our cameramen tonight, Kel Espen Evans, Brent Daniel Engel. They are our 6th grade interns. Actually, they get a little paycheck, but along with our producer, Sean Engel, Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. Glad to have you on board as we get set for tonight's national anthem. They're going to go ahead and wait for the clock to go all the way down to 0 before they do that. I thought they were ready to go, but both teams lined up. El Reno cheerleaders are in the house tonight. The Guthrie Lady J cheerleaders on the far side as well. So I think we're now officially set for tonight's national anthem. And Casey, as you said last night during the wrestling broadcast, best song in the world.
Absolutely. The best song ever written, no doubt about it. If that song doesn't get you going, then you just simply don't have a pulse.
Time now for tonight's starting lineups here on the Interbank Lady J tip-off show. First for the El Reno Indians. Again, they are led by head coach Jennifer Douglas. They are 10-5, ranked number 9 in Class 5A basketball. They will line up as this: a junior guard, number 1, Hayden Freeman; a senior forward, number 14, Jolie Woods; a junior forward, number 21, Massey Beard; number 22, a junior guard, Emily Bellymule; and a sophomore forward, number 24, Kiara Davis, the starting lineups for the El Reno Lady Indians. Tonight for the Lady Jays, they will go as this: number 10 is Aslan Ballard. She is a senior guard. Sister backcourt teammate, sophomore Nakaya Stevenson. She wears jersey number 11. Number 21, Kaya Stevenson gets this, or excuse me, we're going to scratch that late second start here for number 20, for number 35, Ari Morgan, a junior. She gets the start tonight, along with number 23, Brandy Jordan. So the starting five for Guthrie tonight: Ballard, Stevenson, Jordan, Morgan on the 5 for the Lady Jays.
Yep, and it's a Lady J team that is looking to get back into the win column, like we said, after winning 2 in a row and then having that snapped last night against Piedmont. And we talked about Coach Shimmick and how she rested some of the legs down the stretch when the Lady Jays got down 16 to the Lady Wildcats. And so I think because of that, the Lady Jays are going to be ready to go.
I think I overlooked one, and that's number 32, Trisha Montalongo. I knew I was saying 4, and I thought I had 5 in my head, and I was fighting myself. So I apologize to Trisha Montalongo getting the start here tonight.
It's homecoming 2017. It's the Guthrie Lady Jays and the El Reno Lady Indians.
Brandy Jordan will jump up against Woods, and we're underway. El Reno wins the tip. They'll have first crack at it here on a Friday night, and El Reno throws it out of bounds for the first turnover of the ball game. 7 seconds into the contest. These two teams met back on December 16th. It was El Reno with a 17-point victory, 57-40. Ballard puts it on the floor, gets to the paint, trying to feed it down to Montalongo, turns it over instead. So both teams with the turnover on their opening possession. El Reno on their half-court set. Spin move by Beer. She wears jersey 21. That's the one that Coach Russell told Casey about. They have to stop here tonight. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Nakai. She brings it into the front court. Blows by one defender, and we have our first foul of the ball game. Will go against Freeman. Hayden Freeman, junior guard.
Yeah, Freeman, a young lady that has always played well when the Lady Jays have taken on El Reno. El Reno, a team that likes to pressure the ball. They play fast. They can shoot the ball.
Down low, Monologo shot too strong. Had a good look at it. Two Lady Jays had a good look at it. Good pass there by Brandy.
Another example of the Lady Jays running really good offense. We've seen this since Christmas, getting a good shot and just not putting it in.
Brandy Jordan spin, shot up, looks good. Off to the left though. Rebounded by El Reno. We get to see the freshman tonight, Ari Morgan, getting the start.
Give her a little bit of motivation. See if she can use that to springboard her into a good evening.
There's a traveling violation called on El Reno as Beers shuffled the feet. Second turnover for them. Scoreless minute gone in this one.
Lady Jays got a good shot last time, got the layup that they wanted it and just did not make it. They didn't score from there. So no score so far.
Monologo on the right side. Feeds it off to Morgan way outside the three-point line. Ballard find an opening, couldn't find the shot though. Nakaya goes in, throws up the right-hander off the heel of the rim. From the rim, it's no good. Rebounded by Beard. Still scoreless, 90 seconds gone by in this one. A long, dangerous pass, and it results in a third turnover for El Reno. Then Guthrie turns it right back over. Far corner, taking the shot, is no good for number 11, Mary Eldridge.
Sometimes you just need one person to get the lid off the bucket just to get things going. Neither team has been able to find that. And the longer that this game stays close, obviously the more that's going to favor the Lady Jays.
Coming up on 2 minutes gone by. Lady Jays in our half-court set here, picking away from the basketball. Pass over to Jordan, puts it on the floor. Lady Jays have done a great job getting in the paint, and Brandy executes the first 2 points of the night. As I was saying, they've gotten to the paint several times tonight, just unable to capitalize until that shot there by Brandy.
Yeah, like I said, just need to get the lid off. Hopefully that one does it for the Lady Jays, and here's a turnover. And no doubt about it, Lady Jays played last night, so you know, the common theory is that Guthrie would be the team to come out sluggish, trying to get some energy after playing last night, but I don't think there's any doubt about it. El Reno is more sluggish than Guthrie to start this game.
Ballard's shot too strong. Here comes El Reno. Beard with numbers on the left side. Shot no good, but she'll draw the foul on Brandy Jordan down low for the first foul for the Lady Jays. And take a look at El Reno, Casey. They played Tuesday night, and it was a blowout against Western Heights. Final score there was 70-15.
Yeah, so the question is, losing a hotly contested game, a tough game last night to Piedmont versus an easy win Tuesday against Western Heights, which one's better for you?
Front rim, no good. Rebounded by El Reno. They'll have another shot at it here. 5:23 to play in the first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by Tricia. Good hustle there. El Reno will inbound it on the baseline left side. There's a three-point shot. Left rim, no good. Another offensive rebound. Cross-court pass, it goes to Eldridge. Passes the three, running shot side of the goal. Rebounded by Nakaya. Into the front court, and now she'll slow things up.
This is not a fluke. The Lady Jays are outplaying El Reno so far. There's another made shot by Morgan.
Brandy Jordan,
excuse me, Brandy Jordan, yes.
Strong move there, too.
This is the way Guthrie has played post-Christmas. They have played good offense, and whenever they're actually able to put in their easy shots, then obviously they're going to score quite a bit because they ran their offense very well.
Good double team help there. Beard able to come down with it, picks up a foul. Foul called on Nakaya, and it's her first personal foul. It is the second team foul on the Lady Jays. Free throws up and good. Beard now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Alyssa Kamani checks in for the Lady J. She wears jersey number 33. Free throw up, no good. 2 for 4 from the charity stripe is Beard. Those are only 2 points for El Reno. They're still searching for their first field goal as we come up about 30 seconds from midway point of this first quarter. 3-point shot on the far side, no good by Brandy, but Morgan, rebound, put back, left hand off the glass.
Lady Jays just with a lot of energy. You can tell they know that they have a great opportunity to get some momentum to jumpstart the stretch run of this season by coming out and beating a really good El Reno team and getting some momentum off of that.
Force pass down low. El Reno with their 5th turnover. Taken away was Kamani. Here come the Lady Jays trying to add to a 4-point lead. Brandy will drive. They got Beard on her. And Beard wouldn't mind seeing her to get in foul trouble if you're a Lady Jays fan. And now El Reno coach Jennifer Rogers will take the timeout. I thought the timeout might have come about a minute ago, but she does take it at the 3:58 mark. Lady Jays on top by 4, 6-2.
You know, one thing you have to do if you're going to win a game like this and pull out upset, you have to get off to a good start, which gives the underdog a little bit of confidence. And then as the game goes on, the closer it stays, the more confidence you get. And as that grows, you know, you get closer to victory. So this is a perfect case scenario for Guthrie. A good start, finishing around the bucket pretty well, running your offense well, getting good shots, and then turning El Reno over on the defensive end. That's the formula for success against a team like the Lady Indians.
3:58. Playing the first. Morgan will inbound the basketball. Does quickly to Brandy. Catch and shoot is good. We bragged on the inbounds plays all season long and executes for 2 here.
Brandy Jordan doing a great job finishing, and now the 6th turnover for El Reno and a foul to boot. So Guthrie, I mean, if you of course seeing it here on GNP TV, this is not a fluke whatsoever. We've said it all year. Very talented Lady J basketball team. It's just a matter of getting all the attitudes put together, getting all the effort put together all at once, and then finishing shots when you get in close and quit fouling.
Lady Jays half-court set. Oh, a forced pass there. El Reno takes it away. Guthrie's 3rd turnover. Quickly into transition with it. Eldridge down low to 24. That's Davis. Shot. Nope. Morgan with it. And Lady Jays with the basketball. Brandy Jordan tried to throw it off, but it went right back to her. So, okay, play on. Cross-court pass to Nakaya. Off to Kamani for a wide open 2 points, and the Lady Jays lead up to 8, 10-2, 3 to play in the first.
Yeah,
there's another steal. Ball's loose. Now Brandy secures it, and El Reno has turned it over 7 times, Casey.
Yeah, and you can tell El Reno just sluggish both mentally and physically, and the Lady Jays are very motivated to play this team. So, quick early start, which is something you had to have in this game. We've mentioned that a couple of times.
Morgan called for the foul before she was posting up, and that is her first personal foul. That is the 3rd team foul. Oh, they're going to call the foul on 33. Kamani, that is her first personal foul. So we'll take that off Morgan's and add it on to Kamani's.
Guthrie has just done a great job of playing that pressure defense and getting in the passing lanes and forcing El Reno to turn the basketball over.
Davis on the left baseline. Kicks it out to her teammate Woods. Running shot no good, but she draws the foul. And El Reno back to the free throw line. 2 for 4 from that spot tonight. First free throws for El Reno outside of Beard. First free throw is no good. Free throw shooter, jersey 14, Jolie Woods, senior forward. Second free throw is good.
El Reno just has had nothing going early on, and you just want to kind of keep them there. You don't want them to hit a spark and get one of those vintage 6-0, 8-0 runs that they like to go on. They can score in a hurry. You cannot fall asleep.
Sarah Reinhardt checks into the Guthrie lineup. Shot missed. Monalago offensive rebound. She goes up and has her shot blocked. And here comes El Reno. Leading the charge is Woods on this left sideline. Goes to the corner. Wide open three-pointer on the way. Heel the rim. No good for Barber. Lady Jays come away with it. Behind the back dribble by Nakaya. And now we have a whistle from the trailing official, and we have an offensive foul called on Trisha Monalongo.
Another moving screen trying to pave the way for Nakaya to get to the rim and got caught on it. And, well, you need to make hay while El Reno's struggling to score the ball. They're not only struggling to score, they're struggling to get good shots up because they're turning the ball over so much. So got to make hay to extend yourself while El Reno's in that funk.
And they've yet to make a shot from the field. All 3 points so far have come from the free throw line. Down low, got a good chance here. Davis, nope, can't do it. Rebounded by Morgan. She'll bring the ball up the floor slowly, throws it away. Nakaya will track it down though. All needs to get across the midcourt line. And that's exactly what Morgan does. Wide opens Monalago, double team, left-handed shot, up and good for Trisha Monalago, her first bucket. And the Lady Jays with 12 points in the first quarter, El Reno with 3.
We talk about it all the time. The ability to finish with your offhand around the bucket is so valuable. And Trisha Monalago doing that. The defense wasn't ready for the left hand, and she was able to put it up softly off the window and score.
El Reno going through their offensive set. AJ's good defensive quarter. Morgan takes it away. And then Morgan is fouled. That will be the 4th team foul on El Reno.
Lady J score here. They could take a double-digit lead into the second quarter. How about that?
You look at El Reno's last 7 ball games, they've won 6 of the last 7. So they come in playing good basketball here tonight inside the GHS Gymnasium. Official at the scorebook. Now he's asking for some help. Not sure if they were bringing somebody in. Looks like Guthrie will be called for an administrative technical foul.
That usually means somebody came into the game that was not on the scorebook, right?
Yeah, but we've seen Reinhardt. We've seen all 5 play a little bit already as the free throw is no good by Billy Mule. El Reno's now attempted 7 free throws in this game. I've only made 3. Okay, getting a report from the scores table. Guthrie had the wrong number in the scores book.
Usually it's that type of administrative error that leads to a situation like a technical and then a couple of free throws. So reset. Gave El Reno 1 point. Hopefully that 1 point doesn't beat you, right?
Exactly right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Final 38 seconds of the first quarter. A well-played first quarter for Lady J. See if they can continue that momentum here in the next 31 seconds. Jones dribbling out with Reinhardt on her. Good defense there by Sarah. Tries the right side, goes to the baseline, draws a double team, kicks it out front. Loose ball, El Reno. There's another chance, but El Reno stays with it. Billy Mule to the corner. 3-point shot on the way. No good for Barber. Rebounded by the Lady Jays. 13 to go in the first. Ballard into the front court, left side, left hand, loses control, and it goes out of bounds for Guthrie's 4th turnover. So now El Reno will have 8 seconds to work with. El Reno taking their time up the court, just now crossed with 3. Took 5 seconds to get that far. They dump it down low. Shot up is good at the buzzer. The first 2 points come under a second in the first quarter from the field. Lady Jays, though, with a 6-point lead, 12-6. As we get set for second quarter action after this timeout, you're watching Guthrie Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
Welcome back, GMP TV, Guthrie High School Gymnasium. We get set for second quarter action. Lady Jays with the basketball and a 6-point lead, 12-6. Lady Jays, all points coming from the field. El Reno with their first 2 points coming from Bushyhead at the buzzer for their first field goal of that first quarter. Hopefully Lady Jays can produce 3 more quarters just like that.
No doubt.
Able to get it inside is what they were able to do in that first quarter. Here's a 3-point shot, Ballard corner. Pinball's out, no good. Rebounded by El Reno, but then poked out of bounds. Reinhardt was able to get a hand on it, and unable to bring it in was Woods. And it goes off of her, so Guthrie stays in control of the basketball.
Great hustle move by Reinhardt to keep the ball alive, and another good shot down low, can't make it. You played good offense. El Reno has struggled. You're only up 6. That worries you a little bit that you have not extended yourself more than that.
Freeman got too low with that shot. Now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to El Reno. Guthrie had the basketball to begin the second quarter. Freeman by herself to inbound the basketball. She gets it back in the corner, trying to find Woods posting up, can't find her, so she'll bring it back out, set up the El Reno offense. Beard to Freeman. We've gone under a minute played so far in this second quarter.
Ooh, Freeman, a long one.
Long one. She drills it. Freeman.
You just kind of had the feeling that it was such a long shot that Freeman took that she knew she was going to make it. You don't take that shot if you're not ultra confident.
She looked good as she felt confident with that shot, as Ballard's shot is no good. And it's rebounded by El Reno, down 3. It's amazing, just down 3 though.
Yeah, they woke up. You can definitely tell. They were a little sluggish to start out with, but ever since getting down 8 points, El Reno has started to play better offense, no doubt about it.
Freeman with Nakaya all over her. Good defense by the sophomore guard. Guthrie fans wanted a 5-second call, don't get it. Down low they feed Woods. Woods fouled by Montalago, and Woods will go to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Lady J Montalago picks up her second personal foul.
Yeah, Trisha has played a good role so far. She scored a bucket, played good defense, kept balls alive, rebounded. So she is not a girl that the Lady Jays, especially with Hunter McClung out for the whole season with the ACL, Montalago is not a girl that the Lady Jays can afford to lose.
Woods gets the second free throw to go, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe on that trip. She's now 2 for 4. And the Lady Jays lead down to 2, 12-10. Nakaya got a good look. She's fouled, and Nakaya will go to the free throw line for the first free throw attempts tonight for Guthrie. It'll be the sophomore guard.
This was, the last time the Lady Jays had lost before last night. That was against Shawnee a week or so ago. It was because they could not make free throws.
Yeah.
And if you're going to beat a good team like El Reno, similar to Shawnee, the Piedmonts of the world, when you get free throws off of a good shot that you took to draw the foul, you just simply got to put them in. The Lady Jays have not done very well with that after basically since the Christmas break.
Example there, Nakaya misses 2 free throws, but Trisha fights for the rebound. She gets hacked, so here comes 2 more free throws. See if Trisha can take advantage of that. 2 points already. First free throw up and good.
Although you did miss the other 2 free throws from Stevenson, you got the rebound and put these 2 in, so that pretty much erases those 2 missed free throws.
14-10, Lady Jays in the lead. They've had the lead the entire ball game so far. Freeman gets away from Reinhardt. Here's a 3-point shot on the way by Belly Mule. It's no good. Rebounded by Brandy Jordan. Brandy will bring the ball all across the timeline. Poke from behind, stays with it though. Running, awkward shot. It's good though, as she was able to get some rotation on the basketball after she shot it up for 2. Brandy has 8 points in the game, and the Lady Jays lead up to 6, 16-10.
Yep. I guess you just got to keep El Reno at arm's length if you want to have a chance to win this. She's got to feel like Guthrie's going to have to build a lead and then just kind of hold on to it, keep El Reno at arm's length, and then hold on down the stretch.
Far corner with it is Woods. Sarah Reinhardt on her. She goes baseline, throws it away. Nakaya picks up the loose ball. 9 turnovers for El Reno. Here come the Lady Jays. Ballard center of the floor, gives it off to Reinhardt. Catch and shoot for 3. Rim, no good. It's rebounded by El Reno.
I thought that one was going down.
And she shot it. You saw a lot of confidence, and Freeman steps on the baseline for the 10th turnover. AJ's with the basketball. I think we're getting ready to have a substitute here coming in for El Reno. It's Davis. She'll check in for Bushyhead.
El Reno going to pick up in a 2-3 zone here. Make the Lady Jays try to shoot the ball over them. Get the high post against that zone. That's the best place to get it.
Brandy commits the double team, kicks out to Reinhardt for 3. Ball across the rim and out of bounds. It goes back to the Lady Indians.
It's a good shooter's shot. Anytime it goes from the inside back out to a shooter, that gets the shooter's shoulder square and gives him a very good opportunity to make the shot. Reinhardt was just a little bit long with it.
The point guard, normally known as the 1 spot on the field, is Freeman and Reinhardt. Both wear jersey 1. 3-point shot by Woods is no good. Rebounded loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession should go to Guthrie. And it does. El Reno will pick up full court. Dangerous pass to Morgan. Morgan gets it into the front court. The pass to Brandy. Brandy looking to go baseline. Cut off, double team. Ball's loose in the air. Gets it back, though, to the hoop. Layup, good. Brandy has gotten 2 awkward shots to go in for her. One on the left side, now on the right side. Brandy Woodard in double digits with 10 points.
Right back out to arm's length, back up to 8. And right back down the other end to 6. But 8 tied the biggest lead for the Lady Jays. And if you could ever get that double digit, you think that just there's something magical about that double digit lead and or deficit. That would be big.
Ballard for 3. Yes, sir. Aislinn Ballard with the Lady Jays' first made 3-point shot. It's Aislinn's first points as well. And the Lady Jays up to 9, 21-12. Freeman dumps it down low to Beard, the best offensive player. She can't get it to the rim. Ball's loose, and we have a push and a foul on Guthrie. It'll be the 18th foul, so it will be a 1-and-1 upcoming for the Lady Indians.
El Reno really got their act together just about the start of the second quarter and started cutting into that lead, and you kind of feel like, okay, well, they're a good team. They've got it together. Now here they're going to make their charge, and then Guthrie, Brandy Jordan, a couple of really acrobatic shots to re-extend the lead. Then you get a 3-pointer, and it's all the way back up to what was 9. It's 8 now with the made free throw.
Brandy Woodard Davis with her first bucket made for her first point as well. She'll have a second opportunity here as Sarah Reinhardt comes to the bench, and she played several minutes stretch there. Rebound no good. Rebounded by the Lady Jays. Quickly into the front court. Coming up on 2:45 to play until the Golden Chick halftime show. Lady Jays force that pass there. Nakaya with the turnover. 5 turnovers unofficially for Guthrie.
Yep, Guthrie. Well, here's a long shot again by Freeman off, but with a chance again to extend that lead into double digits. Something that would be a really, really big deal. And we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Jays to try to figure out if Guthrie can run a set here to get into that double-digit lead.
21-13 is your score. It's a 30-second timeout taken by head coach Sherry Shimmick. Both set of cheerleaders entertaining the crowd here on a Friday night. Got a good crowd, and they've had some great crowds this week, Casey, with wrestling on Tuesday with the Perry Maroons, and then on Thursday night last Perkins Tryon Demons. It's good to see some of the smaller schools that Guthrie now taking on, but Perry and Perkins have great traditions.
Yeah, no doubt. It's absolutely great to see, just the winter sports and the crowds that have showed up for them and the excitement that's been generated with it. That's a lot of fun to see, and so obviously you can see the girls tonight with a 9-point lead against a really good El Reno team. They feed off the energy of the crowd, and I think they've definitely done that to this point in this game.
Baseline penetration by Brandy Jordan. She's just taking everybody to school tonight. They can't stop her. She has 12 points. Lead back up to 10. For the first time, 10. Biggest lead of the night, 23-13. Down low, and Kamani fell. Looked like she was stunned a little bit and had a hard time getting up, then commit the foul, trying to just maybe get the clock to stop and kind of recuperate. She tells the bench she's okay, though.
Guthrie's had an 8-point lead, a 9-point lead. and now a 10-point lead. So continuing to keep that lead around the 8, 9, 10-point mark will be big as this game goes on, because you know, as good as El Reno is, they're going to make a charge in the second half, and you're going to need to have a lead that's substantial enough to be able to hold on.
The 1-on-1 free throw was no good, but the free throw shooter, 24 Davis, got her own rebound and got fouled again. Now she'll be shooting 2 free throws as Guthrie's in the double bonus. Fouled there by Morgan, and now Davis making Lady Jays pay for it as she hits her first free throw. Trisha Monalongo will check in for Kamani. 1:58 to play till the Golden Chick halftime show. Davis' next free throw is no good. And now we have a body on the floor, and Brandy Jordan got tripped by the Lady Indian. Not really her fault, but she did commit the foul. And foul is called on Davis, and that will be put the Lady El Reno in the single bonus. So Guthrie was shooting free throws. Brandy Jordan will get her first opportunity tonight. Guthrie 2 for 4 tonight.
And they might as well be 2 for 2. We mentioned that 2 of the misses by Nakia Stevenson got rebounded, and then Monalongo got fouled, and then Monalongo made 2 free throws. So 2 of those you can actually kind of not pay attention to, for the simple fact that Lady Jays were able to score 2 points off of it anyways.
Free throw good. Brandy gives the Lady Jays their biggest lead up to 11. She does. Lady Jays 4-6 from the free throw line. 11-point lead. 1:53 to go until halftime.
There's that double-digit lead again. And here's the zone by Lady Jays, a 2-3 zone. Actually, I think this is the man-to-man. It looked like 2-3 for a second, but double-digit lead just makes your opponent feel that pressure that much more.
Lady Jays really able to spread El Reno out beyond the arc, and then when El Reno drives, able to stop the driving lanes. There's a jump shot from the left wing by Beard, no good. Loose ball, and El Reno will have this one here. And they lose control of the basketball. 11 turnovers. Ballard with it, cutting through defenders, and then Freeman reaches in, takes it away. Freeman 2-on-1, gives it off to Davis. Davis up and good. Davis's first shot from the field made. She has 4 in the game. It's a 9-point lead for Guthrie.
Hard to be upset at all with Aislinn. She was trying to push the ball, and she really felt like she had a clear lane to do so with, and just got it stripped from her. And you knew it. Freeman's good enough once she stripped the ball from Ballard that she was going to figure out a way to score, and she certainly did that to bring it back to within 9. Here's another turnover. And when you're trying to beat a team like this, as good as El Reno is, and you played well, you cannot. First of all, you can't have turnovers. You certainly can't have turnovers that lead directly to 2 points for the Lady Indians like the last 2 have for the Blue Jays, Lady Jays.
Ballard jump shot, 15 feet, missed bad. Morgan rebound, put back, no. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Sitting on 2 points right now. It's her first trip to the free throw line, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws. Second personal foul on Davis. So I'm going to go back. Freeman actually had the 2 points. Davis had the assist a couple of trips ago for El Reno. The first free throw is no good by Morgan. Bushy Head checks back in for El Reno. Get a good look there at the freshman. Her free throw's up, pinballs out, rebounded by Bushy Head.
Daughter of Sam Morgan, and many people in Guthrie Blue remember that name. He was a wonderful player.
And her mom, Nikki Weatherton, was a good basketball player. Graduated with my wife. 4-year starter for a 4-year player for the Lady Jays back in her playing days.
People that graduated with you and your wife are having kids that are playing high school sports now.
Scary.
It's unbelievable.
Scary to think I can have a high schooler. Not too far away from that.
Yeah.
Down low, Monalongo couldn't find the shot. Kicks it out to Ballard. She'll shoot a 3. Yes, sir, at the buzzer. Aislinn Ballard with her second made 3-point shot. And the Lady Jays with an 8-point lead going into halftime.
Yeah, and that's the second buzzer beater, if you will. One for El Reno to end the first quarter, and one for the Lady Jays to end the first half. And that was a big one. Got it back up to 8.
28-20, Lady Jays had the lead the entire first half, and they're going to have to play just as well, maybe a little bit better in the second half if they want to take down number 9 and 5A here tonight. Off to a good start, though, as we get set for the Golden Chick halftime show. We're going to get out of here. When we come back, it is the halftime show. You're watching Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
At Terra Insure.
Welcome back. GMP TV, glad to have you on board on this Friday night. Take a look at our halftime score there. Lady Jays with an 8-point lead, 28-20. El Reno comes in, winners 6 of their last 7 ball games. Lady Jays enter. Winners of just 2 of their last, we'll call it 7. Lady Jays able to stop a 5-game losing streak with the trip to the Lincoln Christian Basketball Tournament, where they won 2 out of 3 ball games, defeated Christ Prep and Tulsa Memorial for their 2 victories, dropped their opening round game to Lincoln Christian. Then last night in a makeup game with Piedmont, they were supposed to play when the ice was supposed to come, and the game got canceled, and they made that game up last night. In the first of 2 meetings this year between Guthrie and Piedmont, Lady Wildcats took down Lady Jays 68-47. Guthrie had their second opportunity against Piedmont here inside the GHS Gymnasium on February 7th against the 5th-ranked Wildcats. And hopefully the Lady Jays can do what they're doing so far here against El Reno, because El Reno, back on December 16th, took down the Lady Jays by 17 points, and right now at halftime have an 8-point lead.
Yes, and that last shot, we talked about the buzzer beater for Lady Jays to get that thing back up to 8. If you're going to win this game, it's going to be very, very, very important that you keep that 8, 9, 10-point lead throughout the game, because like we said a couple of times in the first half, El Reno, very experienced, they're not going to panic, and they got off to a slow start. They are going to make a run in the second half, and certainly going to make a run in the fourth quarter. So you need to have a lead, so when El Reno does make that run, all you got to do is score a little bit to keep the lead, and to have an 8, 9, 10-point lead, you would be able to do that. So big shot at the end of the first half to get the lead back up, and the Lady Jays feeling good about themselves. Homecoming 2017 headed to the halftime locker room, no doubt about it.
What a first half for Brandy Jordan. We'll get into individual scoring here in a little bit, Casey, but she has 14 points in at halftime. She was able to take it, as I don't know if El Reno has any players that can match up with her physically, as she's pretty strong on the dribble tonight.
Yeah, and she made the 2 biggest buckets, in my opinion, of the game when the lead got back down to 3. El Reno was making a charge and looking like they were poised to come back and you know, maybe take at least erase most of the deficit, and she made 2 back-to-back acrobatic shots. Got it right back up to 7 points with a free throw in there as well. So those 2 shots were huge, and the Lady Jays just kind of teeter-tottered back and forth, and then you had the big shot to end the first half. So you got off to a good start. You were able to hold on through the middle of the first half. You finished well. That's kind of the recipe to how to win a game like this. You need to duplicate that in the second half.
You talked about Aislin's shots a couple times, but those 2 made 3-point shots, we've seen several games this year where the Lady Jays, quite frankly, just struggled from the 3-point land. So to have those extra points, those 6 extra points from beyond the arc, is encouraging.
Yeah, and the first one from Aislinn was huge, because it was another one of those deals where El Reno got the game back to 2. Then all of a sudden, boom, 1 shot, it's back to 5. And you start front running a little bit more, which as an underdog, a Lady J team with some confidence, not a supreme amount of confidence, but from game to game, you can either gain it or lose it. That's just kind of how this team goes with the flow of the game. To get that shot back, get it back to 5, the confidence ebbed back to the top of it. So that was a big shot, getting a three-pointer. Then also, I know there were 2 missed free throws, but you got those back. So at one point, you could say that all the free throws you had available to you, you had put in the bucket, which is huge in a game like this.
Got a few minutes here real quick, Casey. This is the Golden Chick halftime show, and I want to brag on Golden Chick right now. The Guthrie Chamber of Commerce had their annual banquet last weekend, and Golden Chick named the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year.
Not surprising, is it?
No, it's not.
Not surprising. Outstanding. I think I heard a stat, I could be wrong, but that's the busiest Golden Chick in Oklahoma, I think.
Oklahoma,
I heard.
yeah.
That's impressive.
It's got a great location there at the 35-33 corridor. So not only around all the towns, Coyle, Langston, Meridian, of course, Guthrie, but yeah, that's good enough. But then you add in highway traffic. That's pretty darn good.
Well, and you have a university in Langston University 10 miles from there. And you know those Langston kids tear that place up.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
I'm in there quite a bit. And, of course, the convenience store, Guthrie Travel Center right next door to it. So, people go in there to get fuel and drinks, and then they smell the chicken. And, boy, it's just
it doesn't disappoint, does it?
It certainly does.
It's incredible.
They got specials throughout the week, and so congratulations to Lula and her crew out there. Golden Chick named the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year. Congratulations. Halftime score here on the Golden Chick halftime show. Guthrie 28, El Reno 20. Up against our next break here on GMP TV. We'll take it now. Come back. Get set for second half action. This is Guthrie Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Bluejays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Bluejays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873. Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
There you go. Get a good look at that Guthrie G, and you get a good look at that happy score. Lady Jays on top of El Reno, 28-20. Both teams are making their way back onto the floor, about 80 seconds away from tipping off the second half, and I'm sure Coach Shimmy can talk to the ball club and change some things up, but I think for the most part, Lady Jays kept their turnovers down, shot the ball well,
and turned El Reno over,
and was able to get into the paint and get some good shots.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of times in a rematch, the team that lost has the advantage over the team that won. And I'm relating that to the team that won the first half was Guthrie. The team that lost it, obviously, being down 8 was El Reno. The team that had the bad first half has the advantage as far as making the halftime adjustments, because if you're the team that's ahead, you go into the halftime locker room and really your whole message is, hey, let's not change a thing. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Whereas the team that lost the first half is making all sorts of adjustments that you're not going to be prepared for. So this is a dangerous part of this game as El Reno, went and got on the board and on the grease board and drew some things up. Down 8, they feel a sense of urgency. The Lady Indians can score, and they can score in bunches. So this first 4 or 5 minutes of this second half are going to be huge.
Brendan Jordan, 14 points at half. Ballard with 6. Monologo with 4. Kamani with 2. And Morgan with 2. Third quarter action is underway, and El Reno out of the halftime locker room and on the scoreboard. 2 quick points there by number 22, Billy Mule.
And that's exactly what we're talking about, a halftime team that was trailing. You know they're drawing up adjustments and changing some things around. Here's a turnover and some things that Guthrie hasn't seen so far tonight. So it's going to have to be adjust on the fly. And then what you can't do is start making self-inflicting wounds and then turning the ball over to let El Reno back in the game.
Penetration here by Woods. Lost the basketball. Both teams with a turnover to begin the second half. Nakaya splits the defense, lays it up for two on the right side.
That was a big turnaround. It went from El Reno having a chance to pull it within 4 to right back up to that comfortable 8-point lead. And it seems like that kind of flurry has gone on all night every time El Reno's tried to push Guthrie.
Freeman out near the midcourt line. Get a replay here on our monitor here on that shot by Nakaya as she split the defense. AJ's trying to play defense here. There's to the hoop. Beard shot, no. She'll draw the foul. And as you heard Coach Russell on the Interbank Lady J tip-off show, tell Casey Porter, got to stop number 21, the Beard, the blonde-headed girl.
Yeah.
Of course, that is Beard.
Well, you can see El Reno with their halftime adjustments looking to take it to the hole and force Guthrie to either give up the layup or foul. And the first possession of the second half, El Reno got the layup. This possession, they got the foul. So that's going to be the common theme here for this entire second half.
Beard made one of the 2 free throws as a team now, 8 of 16. Morgan's three-point shot in the hands of Monalago. She can't hold it. Morgan goes in trying to save the possession, and it's tied up. Possession will go to Guthrie.
One of those situations where you don't have to go back up with it just because you got an offensive rebound. You know, there's times where it seems like basketball players feel like if they get an offensive rebound, they have to go back up with it. Just throw it back out, rerun your offense.
Running shot by Brandy, no good. Offensive rebound, power dribble by Morgan, has her shot blocked. Good defense by El Reno. Now they're having a run out layup on the right side. Freeman with the 2 easiest points.
No.
Almost
Barely.
blew it. She has 7 points now, lead down to 5.
And we mentioned this first 4 to 5 minutes of the second half. You knew El Reno was going to drop some adjustments, raise their energy level, play with a sense of urgency, and they've certainly done it.
There's a foul. Aggressive defense there by Billy Mule. Called for the foul. That is the first team foul on the Lady Indians of this third quarter.
El Reno picking up the pressure with the half-court trap in the 2-3 zone, and then playing a half-court trap once the ball gets to anywhere close to the sideline. And because of that, there's been 2 quick fouls. So that foul trouble can really get El Reno out of their pressure defense very fast.
Bailey Mule picks up her second personal foul. Now Morgan inbounds it underneath her own hoop. Dangerous pass, gets it into Brandy, and she's tripped by Beard.
And the fact that El Reno is trying to trap the basketball in a half-court set and overly aggressively playing the ball, trying to create turnovers, has created 3 quick fouls.
Beard with her second. Morgan, 17 feet, rim, no good from the side. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Bailey Mule with it, gives it off to Freeman into the front court. To the paint, shot blocked by Monalago. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with El Reno.
I like the way this game is officiated. They've allowed this game to get into a rhythm. They're not calling every little ticky-tack foul. They're letting the girls play on and decide the game, and it's giving the game a good flow.
Inbounds. Aislinn ties up Davis. Ball will stay with El Reno, though. Fowler's aggressive defensively. She's been a defensive gem this year for the entire.
She plays good defense with her feet, not her hands, which means she's able to make things very difficult on the offense without fouling.
Nakaya with a foul away from the basketball, picks up her second personal foul. Inbounds the Beard in the paint, draws a double team, bounce pass out. Davis to the hoop on the left side. Can't finish the shot. Here comes the Lady Jays. Aislinn has her shot blocked, and the double team forced that one. El Reno trying to get 2 points out of it. Freeman underneath the hoop, can't get the ball over the rim, and Nakaya collects the rebound. Now she'll push it. Gives it off to Morgan. Spin move, paint, right hand, no. Both teams a little out of control right now. Reach in foul on Nakaya. That is her third personal foul.
One thing that's hard to do as a young player, and I'm talking about Ariana Morgan, being a freshman for the Lady Jays, is to not try to force your offense. When you haven't scored as much as you would like to score, a lot of times young kids will just start firing up shots, trying to force things too much. You got to let the game come to you. Take the shots that are available through your offense. Don't try to make them up.
Billy Mule. Now it's Woods. Woods will draw the foul. Kind of getting a little bit ugly now. 7 fouls in the first 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and that's the third personal foul on Morgan. And so now Morgan and Nakia Stevenson each with 3 personal fouls, and Coach Shimmick needs a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 5:03 to play in the third. Lady Jays lead down to 5.
This is the teeter-totter, no doubt about it. The situation of the game to where you played well, you got off to a good start, which helped the mentality of the team, and this is a team, point blank, that can get frustrated. You have girls that are very competitive, that can show frustration on the court, let it show in the way that they play. So you got off to a good start to kind of stem some of that tide. Instead of playing frustrated, the Lady Jays are playing excited. You built an 8-point lead all the way up to 10. It was 8 at halftime. Now you knew El Reno was going to come back. Here is the first sign of adversity in this game. Your lead has dwindled to 5. El Reno starting to rack up fouls against you. They're shooting free throws. It might be down to 3 after this next free throw. This is the adversity. You're starting to lose your lead. Mentally, can you handle this little stretch that you knew El Reno was going to go on, and can you continue to play with the amount of energy you played with all night? That's going to be the question.
Lead is indeed down to 3. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. El Reno has definitely picked up their intensity on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, the half-court trapping defense. It's led to some fouls, but it's also led to some turnovers.
Sarah Reinhardt in the ball game. There's a reach-in foul by Freeman. Thought she had the steal. Reinhardt's in there because Nakia has 3 personal fouls, and Alisa Kamani's in there because Morgan has 3 personal fouls as Freeman picks up her second personal foul. Each team with 4 fouls here in this third quarter.
High risk, high reward defense. You either create a turnover or foul, one of the two. That's pretty much been the second half defensively for El Reno in this half court. Now they go what looks like to a box and one maybe.
Brandy Jordan
2-3 still.
Brandy Jordan had 14 points in that first half, yet to score here in the third quarter. She drives it to the hoop. An awkward shot again off the glass. Brandy's had 3 shots where she's lost control, but able to keep the shooting hand in the right form and kiss it off the glass.
Great move by Jordan. I think you can attribute a lot of that as far as that great move to foul trouble for El Reno. They could not contest the shot.
Beard forces a pass. Power dribble on the left side. Shot no good by Davis. Ball loose. Still loose on the baseline, and Ballard comes up with it. Ballard will bring it up the floor, draws a double team, gets away from that. She wants more. She goes on the left side. 3-point shot on the way for Reinhardt's no good. She's 0 for 3 from 3-point land. A long rebound by Ballard, though, keeps it alive. Brandy Jordan for 3. Yes, it is! From downtown straight away, the Lady Jays had their third made 3-point shot. It's back to an 8-point lead, 35-27. And now the other way, Freeman will draw the foul on the Lady Jays. It will go against Sarah Reinhardt, her second personal foul. But what a shot there by Brandy Jordan, now at 19 points.
And you withstood that first 4 minutes of the second half. It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds in, and you did not until that free throw. You had not lost any of your lead. You got it back up to 8. So Lady Jays faced that little adversity when El Reno brought it back to within 3. Made a couple of shots led by Brandy Jordan. Obviously, she made 5 points in a row and got it back up, like we said, keeping El Reno at arm's length.
El Reno 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Brandy Jordan quickly the other way, takes it to Bushy Head. Shot off the glass is good. Brandy Jordan now with 21 points. It's back to a 9-point lead for the Lady Jays, 37-28.
There is no doubt about it that Brandy Jordan is feeling it tonight. She just seems that the rim looks like an ocean to her.
Freeman for 3, rim no good. Ballard with the rebound, 1 and done. Off to Morgan. The forward will bring it up the floor. Waiting for her teammates to cross the line, forces a pass and throws it away. You just don't want to see her bring it up. And then she throws the after throwing the basketball away, commits a foul at midcourt.
Which was probably a good foul.
And I think that's her 4th personal foul, so that is not a good foul at all.
That's true. It kept the 2 points, and you know, the saying that I like to say is, you can always get the 2 points back. You can never get the foul back. So, yeah, I agree. Just go ahead and give up the 2 and save the foul.
Freshman mistake. She'll learn that.
She's forcing it a little bit on the offensive end, trying to bring the ball up the court, forcing shots up. Freeman with a missed 3-pointer.
El Reno will keep it, especially with a 9-point lead.
Yep, and you kind of sense a little bit of panic from El Reno. with that three-pointer from Freeman. Of course, she made a really long one. She takes some long shots, but that's not a shot that they necessarily need. They've been able to get better shots than that in the second half.
Good ball movement for El Reno here. Bellemule misses the shot badly, though, off the glass. It falls in the hands of Micaiah, who will jog it across the timeline on the far side, right in front of the Guthrie High School cheerleaders. Now
2 shots taken that possession for El Reno, both of them three-pointers.
Clock down to 2:20 of this third quarter as Aislinn tried to thread the needle on that one to her sister Nakaya. Again, a 9-point lead.
Yeah, you don't have to score.
There's no rush.
No, you want to score, obviously. I say that, but what I mean by that is you don't have to try to make a great play. Just throw the ball around and wait for the defense to force you to do something. If they don't, then just throw it around the perimeter.
Freeman handles the basketball very well as her point guard duties. She has Aislinn Ballard with her step for step, though.
Yeah, Freeman and Bellemule, 2 of the better guards you'll find in 5A basketball on the girls' side.
Beard, 15-footer on the left side is good. She's in double digits with 10, lead down to 7.
Freeman, Bellemule, Beard, good inside-outside combo. El Reno can score. They're a dangerous team. You don't want to sleep on this 7-point lead. I'll guarantee you that.
Brandy Jordan puts it on the floor. Jump shot just below the free throw line. It's no good, off the heel of the rim. Beard with the rebound. She'll bring it across midcourt. Pass on the left side to Freeman. She'll force up a shot, and it's good. Freeman can score. She has 5 points in the quarter, 10 in the ball game, and the lead is down to 5. Coach Shimmick wants a timeout.
That is a great timeout. Back down to 5. It's a team that at times, we've mentioned it several times, not going to belabor the point, but mentioned it several times, can be fragile from a confidence perspective. So as a coach, call the timeout and try to stem some of this momentum for El Reno, and through a timeout setting, draw up a play, get a bucket, and try to get some confidence back for your Lady J team.
Lady J's back on the road next week. 2 road games. They'll be at Carl Everett on Tuesday night and travel to Chickasha for Friday night before coming back home next Tuesday when they host Piedmont. And the last regular season game on the road will be February 10th against Western Heights, and then home sweet home for the final 3 games of the regular season. Noble, Shawnee, and Ponca City come to the high school gymnasium. So 7
this is
games.
a fun time of year.
7 games left on the schedule after tonight.
Here in a couple of weeks, it gets real fun. About 3 weeks from now, when college baseball kicks up, high school baseball starts scrimmaging. Basketball and wrestling are in the stretch run, getting ready for postseason. Then at the beginning of March, everybody's playing. You got the state tournaments going on. Baseball at high school level started. College baseball, you're starting to get into some of your really good non-conference matchups. So it's a really fun time of the year. Then around the corner, you have March Madness from the college basketball perspective.
You haven't got the high school track, tennis, soccer. There's one more I'm leaving out. Soccer, tennis, track. Shot up by Brandy, awkward shot, but Reinhardt keeps it alive, and then it's poked out of bounds by Bellemule. Sarah Reinhardt, generally the shortest Lady J player on the entire floor, but boy, she comes away with more offensive rebounds than most. There's a shot up by Brandy Jordan. Got good penetration, but unable to finish it off. And now we have a foul there on Brandy Jordan. Brandy, I think that's just her second personal foul, according to my notes, but it's a 7th team foul on Guthrie. So free throws the remainder of the 45.8 seconds of the third, and of course the entire 8-minute fourth quarter.
Jordan just wouldn't let up on it. The referee was going to let it play on through the first foul, but Jordan just kept with it, and eventually the referee had to call something.
Beard has not been the best free throw shooter. She shot 6 tonight. She's only 2 of 6. She's missed 4 in a row. She has 10 in the ball game. Misses again. Brandy Jordan, good block out. Comes down with the rebound. Wouldn't mind see if the Lady Jays can take the final shot here with 38 seconds. And it's probably a long time to hold on to the basketball as Ballard takes a 3. She's made 2.
Wow.
Make it 3. Aislinn Ballard with 9 points, all from long distance, and Lady Jays back to an 8-point lead.
Yep, that was the lead at halftime. You have weathered this third quarter that started out in a flurry for El Reno. Boy, look at that shot.
Freeman needed a little bit of pick to get a little bit of room, and she drains the three-pointer.
You know, she has the green light at any time, doesn't she?
Rightfully so.
She's a good player.
8 seconds to go. We've had 2 buzzer beaters.
Looking at her, I keep thinking I'm watching Brittany Berryman play basketball.
Yeah, Nakia has her shot blocked. Final second, Freeman at midcourt is no good. Lady Jays lead down to 5 as El Reno ships board. But Guthrie with the 40-35 third quarter lead. We'll take a timeout, get set for fourth quarter action. You're watching Guthrie Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Bluejays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Bluejays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873. Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Here you see the score as we get set for the fourth quarter action. Lady Jays with a 5-point advantage, 40-35. Lady Jays will have first crack at it here in the fourth quarter. El Reno will be shooting free throws the remainder of this ball game. El Reno has committed 14 fouls, so a little bit more work to go there on the scoreboard. Alongside Kel Evans, Brent Eagle, Sean Eagle, Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. Glad to have you on board on a Friday night GMP TV Suburban Conference Basketball between two rivals. El Reno and Guthrie been playing against each other for a long time. Aislinn Ballard has the ball stripped away. Freeman layup contested, good and fouled.
Huge turnaround. Guthrie had a chance with a 5-point lead to get it back up into the comfort zone, somewhere around 7-8 points. Instead, you get the turnover and one on the other end, and now Reno has a chance to bring it as close as they've been since the second quarter, down just 2.
And Freeman finishes off the three-point play, and good thing Freeman came for El Reno. If they don't have her, it is a much bigger lead for the Lady Jays.
They're not in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another turnover, almost. Not quite.
Reinhardt saves it, picks it up. Ballard for 3. Can it be number 4? No, badly missed off the glass. Rebounded by El Reno.
You hate to say it's a bad shot because she made her last one just like it. But having said that, maybe a little rust. And talk about a rust pass. That was the perfect example of one by the El Reno Lady Indian.
Bragging on Freeman. She wears jersey number 1. 16 points in the ballgame. 11 of those in the second half.
That three-pointer when Aislinn hit the three-pointer to go back up 8, and then Freeman matched it to get back down to 5. That was a big shot for El Reno to stay in this game. This is all you have to do against that zone until El Reno forces you. They come out and they try to extend you a little bit. Then that creates spacing where you can get it then to the high post and start playing good zone offense. But you got to make El Reno extend first.
No doubt. Well, never mind. Saying this is exactly what you want, but then El Reno does get the turnover force as Guthrie never came close to finding a shot.
Never looked for a shot.
Now El Reno with a three-pointer here could take their first lead of the ball game.
This ball is going to be in the hand of Belly Mule or Freeman. One of the two you'd have to think.
Freeman looking for a pick. Here it comes, and Davis. Good switch defense done. Davis on the pick and roll. Traveled with the basketball.
I did not think that was going to be the call. I think it was the right call, but I didn't think referee was going to catch that.
2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Lady Jays clinging on to a 2-point lead with the basketball, working against that 2-3 zone defense.
Clinging, we said it, that you're going to need to build a lead and then just hold on down the stretch because you knew El Reno was going to make a charge. Was the lead big enough? Can you hold on?
Nakaya, jump shot, free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Woods. Here comes El Reno. Woods gets a pick. Running floater in the paint is good. We're knotted up at 40.
Guthrie still has 2 timeouts left. You hate to use them this early in the game, but you've already used a couple to try to stop momentum. You can only do that so many times. Sometimes you got to play on.
Aislinn trying to get that defense to extend a little bit. Brandy Jordan gets it in the paint. Nothing with her. Off to Reinhardt. Still trying a 3 on the right side. Rim no good. 0 for 4. Rebound. Ballard has her shot swatted though. Ball loose off the knee of Aislinn. And it goes to El Reno.
Another one of those rebounds offensively. Montelongo is guilty of this quite a bit. Reinhardt's guilty of it. This time Aislinn Ballard. Just because you got the offensive rebound does not mean that you have to go back up with it. You can dribble the ball back out and reset your offense.
Ballard reaches in, gets the steal away from Freeman. Not too many can do that. Nakaya, 1-on-3, not in her favor. To the hoop anyway, splits the defense, and she'll draw the foul as Davis ripped Nakaya's arm down. Saves the 2 points, but sends Nakaya to the free throw line. Nakaya, second trip tonight to the charity stripe. She's 0 for 2. 2 points here tonight.
Yeah, the good news is Nakaya is going to the free throw line. The bad news is that it's been somewhat of a struggle for her.
Heel the rim, no good.
Needs to get a couple to go down just to see it with your own eyes to gain some of the confidence. You know, free throw shooting good and bad. Some of it's form, but most of it's between the ears.
Second free throw, hits the rim twice, no good,
go.
but Ballard with the rebound, throws it away. Here comes Indians. Woods with it, trying to get the first lead. And it's an offensive foul. Sarah Reinhardt appeared the feet were moving. It was an aggressive move there by Woods, but Reinhardt gets the call.
Yeah, and the justification you would give that, you don't have to be stopped. You don't have to have your feet set. All you have to have is the position on the floor first. And you could definitely make the case that Reinhardt had first position to that spot on the floor. That official underneath's a good official, too.
Good young official.
He sure is.
Cross-court pass, Reinhardt wide open, dribbles it into the trees, and now the ball's loose, and Aislinn saves it from going out of bounds, puts it on the floor. Off to Brandy Jordan, defender up in the air, jump shot, paint. Good, no good.
Don't foul.
Midway point of the fourth, tie ball game.
Well, how many times you see a girl like Brandy Jordan here? Here's a three-pointer for Freeman.
No good. El Reno does not get their first lead this trip.
Miss a shot that she thinks she should have made and then just go commit a silly foul. She almost did that last time. Was a little bit too far away from the ball, though.
Brandy, Nakaya, Trisha, double team. Gonna be tied up, yeah.
Tied up around her waist. When you're a post player and you have the ball in the post and you bring the ball down to your waist, everybody on the floor can grab that ball.
Teammate kind of put her in a bad spot.
Yeah, did. Bounce passes from 2 feet into post players are usually not very successful.
3:27 to go in regulation. Freeman, got to find her. There's no doubt about that. Gives it off to Eldridge. Trying to find it to Freeman. Does get it back to her. Reinhardt comes to help. Good help defense.
Another good bit of officiating. Just let it play on. It didn't affect the play. It was probably a foul, but it didn't affect anything.
Woods shot no. Fouled yes. And foul will go against Trisha Montelongo for her third personal foul. And now El Reno can take their first lead from the free throw line.
You protect your shooters and you protect rebounders who blocked out and have missed free throw and have people crawling on their back. You do those two things and you let everything else play out. And that's pretty much how this game's been officiated. That's why it's had a good flow to it. First lead of the night for El Reno, is it not?
Yep, at the 3:08 mark. Woods with the made free throw. Both teams will be shooting free throws, and right now we go as Freeman reaches in on Ballard. Freeman's third personal foul. Ballard to the free throw line. It'll be a 1-and-1. Aislinn's first trip to the free throw line this evening.
Boy, if you could get Freeman somehow fouled out of this game, you could just isolate the floor on offense and isolate her and make her play defense and hopefully get a couple of fouls on her in the next minute or two. That would be gigantic.
Free throws are huge down the stretch. Aislinn makes her first one. Second one on the way. Yes, she has 8 in the game.
Has turned into a wonderful player for this team and a great leader, no doubt about it.
Third lead change. Freeman,
Yes,
good
sir.
call. Freeman ran right into Aislinn Ballard as Reinhardt came over for help defense. That's her 4th personal foul. Good call by the baseline official.
Now you need to isolate Freeman on the floor, and you need to attack her. Make her play defense and force her to foul. Right here, take her. you got to isolate number 1, Aislinn, and take her to the hole and make her foul you. Get her out of this game.
Shawnee stays in that zone, and Coach Shimmick takes one of her 2 available timeouts. So Lady Jays down to 1 timeout. Strategy here at the 2:38 mark for Coach Sherry Shimmick. El Reno, Coach Rogers will do the same thing as the 3 officials will get together. The cheerleaders will get together and put a cheer. We got a busy gymnasium here. We hope you stay tuned. After this one, we'll have the boys action here tonight as the Guthrie Bluejays trying to look to redeem a loss they had back on December. What day was that? That would have been December 16th, and El Reno took it to the Guthrie boys by a final score of 67-30. But El Reno, they enter on a 2-game, or excuse me, they had a 2-game losing skid, and they've only lost 2 all season long as they start the season off 12-0 before running into Shawnee and Norman North in the Shawnee tournament. Norman North, the El Reno boys are a good ball club, and they'll have a chance at the 5A gold ball come March.
Played Norman North in the greatest 3rd place game in the history of 3rd place games in the Shawnee tournament last weekend. Norman North and El Reno in a 3rd place game? Are you kidding me?
9-point game, 72-63.
Yep. That's because Stillwater defeated Norman North and Shawnee defeated El Reno.
Yeah.
One of them was maybe a mild upset. The other one was a big upset.
Yeah. Shawnee, El Reno, good.
Yep, very evenly matched.
Yeah, top 10 programs in 5A basketball.
El Reno's, Shawnee has a little more depth, I think, but El Reno's more explosive.
Shawnee's pretty young, too. They got a lot of players coming back, a lot of juniors on that ball club. They'll be a top 5 top team next year.
Kind of like in football this year when you had the discussion who was better in our district between Carl Albert and McGinnis. After seeing them both, you just couldn't figure out which one you thought was better.
Montelago didn't go up with the shot, kind of gun shy there. You could tell the strategy out of the timeout, Casey, is to take time off the clock, and Nakaya throws it away.
Need to somehow get Freeman to foul. Step in front of her, get a charge called on her, take her to the bucket, defense or on the offensive end, something. Get her out of the game.
Under 2 to play. El Reno down 1 with the basketball. Beard splits the double team, running shot short. Rebounded by Nakaya. Off to Brandy Jordan. Slow it up. Take it to the hoop. And she does. She draws the foul. Brandy Jordan, 14 first half points. She has 21 in the ball game, and she's made both free throws as she goes to the free throw line for the 2nd time tonight.
Desperately needs both of these because that would put it in the 3-point lead category, and we've seen El Reno. They're susceptible to wanting to take long 3-pointers, which they might want to do if they go down 3. So this is a huge free throw.
Brandy makes the first one, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 2-point lead. Lady Jays need these free throws down the stretch if they want to take down the top 10 program. Pinballs out, rebounded by the Lady Indians.
Can the Lady Jays hold on? Been saying it all game.
Freeman creates space, running shot right side, good high off the glass.
She is one heck of a player. Need to take the ball right at her and make her foul.
She has 18 in the game, 13 in the second half. We're tied 43-43.
El Reno's in a man-to-man defense, so you could isolate Freeman.
Jordan had it ripped away from her by Woods. Woods with the basketball. Leads pass to Davis. Shot up, no good, but fouled.
Lady Jays got El Reno in a man-to-man. They played 2-3 for the majority of the second half. And the reason why I say that is you can now spread the floor, tilt the floor, get a one-on-one isolated matchup against Freeman, take her to the hole, and get her 5th foul. Lady Jays need to identify where Freeman's at and attack her. Been saying it for about 2 or 3 minutes, but she is really their only offense, and if you can get rid of that offense she's provided, you're going to have a really, really good chance to win this game.
Kamani checks in for Guthrie. Second free throw, short as well. Both free throws were no good. Then we have a whistle down below by the Lead official.
32-23.
Was
yeah,
that
we had a lane
violation?
violation.
Yeah, lane violation.
On Brandy Jordan.
Quick whistle there. Free throw up and rattles it down.
When you remember there was a 1-point technical assessed in the first half, you just hope the Lady Jays don't lose by this deficit they're at right now at 1 point, don't you?
No doubt. Jordan to the hoop. Missed a point-blank shot. And now El Reno with the 1-point lead and the basketball, 47 seconds. Freeman circles in, circles right back out.
Don't want to foul her. She doesn't want to give it up either. She knows it. Look how smart she is.
She's 2 of 3 from the line, gives it off the beard. That'd been a good foul there.
They're trying to get it back to her. These Lady Indians know exactly who they want to handle the ball. Look at that.
32
that was outstanding.
seconds, and Coach Shimmick yelling, squealing to get a foul, and Brandy Jordan commits the foul, Brandy's 3rd personal foul. But Freeman to the free throw line. She's 2 of 3 tonight.
And this is a 2 double bonus foul. That's a big one. How smart was that? Freeman knew she didn't need to give the ball up because she wanted to be the one that got fouled. And then once she had to give it up, El Reno just almost immediately got it back to her. And now she's made a free throw looking to make her 2nd. That's why El Reno's good. They're smart.
Both free throws good. Lady Jays down 3. They've made 4 3-pointers tonight. Don't necessarily need a 3 here. You need the best available shots. Ballard, left side, left hand, running shot. Didn't get it over the rim. Rebounded by El Reno. Guthrie will foul from behind. And now Lady Jays in trouble here as Ballard picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Well, what that flurry did, it made it to where you're no longer in control of your own destiny. You're going to have to rely on El Reno to not make some free throws and to not make some plays as opposed to you making them all and winning. So you're just going to have to hope that the Lady Indians miss some free throws.
Davis, first free throw, heel rim, no good.
This is the big one. This one would move it to 2 possession. Either way, you don't have to have a 3 still with 18.7 left.
Second one's good. 2 possession ball game. Ballard let it roll as far as she can. Picks it up with 18 to go in the game. Lady Jays need a 3 quickly. Ballard looking for a pick. Pass by Jordan. 3 looks good, but too far, too strong. And now Kamani commits the foul. That one will about do it here with 8 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. Lady Jays had the lead, I would say 98.9% of tonight's ball game.
Yep, no doubt. El Reno did not take the lead till there was 3 minutes to go in the game. How about that? And then
3:08 mark.
Yeah, the 3:08 mark. And boy, I hate to sound like a broken record, but we said it. You had to get that 8, 10, 12-point lead because you knew El Reno would make that charge, and you just hoped the Lady Jays could hold on down the stretch, something they were not able to do.
Second free throw is good. 6-point lead, and many will look at this score, and it's a lot closer than what a 6-point lead even looks like. Jordan's 3-pointer's no good, and that will wrap it up here tonight as El Reno rallies from 11 points down to come back and win it by 6, 49-43.
Disappointing loss. You know, there's been some games where the Lady Jays have felt like they played pretty good, and you come out and you go, hey, this one here, I just think this one's going to hurt. This one's going to hurt.
Real quick before we get to the Golden Age postgame show, I almost said it earlier, and I didn't want to say it, but there's always been that 1 quarter where Guthrie struggled to score the entire season. You can always look at 1 quarter. Tonight it's the 4th quarter.
Yep.
They're outscored 14-3.
Yep, that's right when El Reno ratcheted up the pressure and put a lot of ball pressure on Guthrie and forced them out of running the type of offense they wanted to. And because of that, Lady Jays didn't get good shots and as a result didn't score consistently.
El Reno takes down the Lady Jays tonight in our game number 1. Final score 49-43. We'll come back with our Golden Age postgame show and have our numbers of this one and get set for the boys action. Timeout from Guthrie. You're watching Guthrie High School Basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Bluejay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Bluejay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Welcome you inside Golden Age postgame show. Lady Jays fall to the El Reno Lady Indians. Final score 49-43. Lady Jays dropped 2 games in a row now. Last night to Piedmont, El Reno here tonight. Doesn't get much easier for the Lady Jays. At Carl Albert on Tuesday night. Lady Jays only 3 points in the fourth quarter, 15 in the entire second half. They're outscored in the second half 29-15, 14-3 in the fourth quarter, as El Reno rallies from 11-point first half deficit to sneak away with the win here tonight. El Reno improves to 11-5 this year. Guthrie falls to 5-10. Tonight, Lady Jays were led by Brandy Jordan. She had 14 first half points, finished the game with 22. Aislinn Ballard, she had 2 3-pointers in the first half, a 3-pointer and 2 free throws in the second half. She finishes with 11 points, but after that, after Brandy Jordan and Aislinn Ballard, 33 of the team's 43 points tonight. Only 10 points from teammates Nakaya Stevenson, Trisha Wanalongo, Alyssa Kamani, and Ari Morgan. For El Reno tonight, they were led by Freeman. Hayden Freeman, the junior guard, finished this game with 20 points, 15 of those in the second half. Double-digit score also by Beard. She finishes with 10 points. 7 points for Davis, as for Woods with 7. 4 points for Belly Mule and 2 points for Bushy Head. Again, El Reno tonight victorious over Guthrie 49-43. We'll take a timeout. We'll segue into the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show as the Blue Jays and Indians go through their pregame warm-ups. Here in a little bit, we'll hear from Blue Jay head coach Russ Gilmore, get his thoughts on this matchup. And we'll talk more about this one after this timeout. You're watching Guthrie High School Basketball on GMP TV.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
And we welcome you inside the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show. Coming to you live here on GMP TV inside the Guthrie High School Gymnasium. Glad to have you on a Friday night as we get set for Suburban Conference action. The Suburban Conference never disappoints when it comes to basketball and baseball season, as there are several teams in the top 10 on the both boys and girls side of things. And near the top of that list this year, once again, is the El Reno Indians, led by Coach Rodney Hayden. They enter with a 13-2 overall record. They started the year with 12 straight victories, including winning the Hara Panther Classic tournament and also winning the Anadarko Warrior Classic this year. And before running to a Shawnee tournament where they lost 2 out of 3 ball games, but they lost to a good Shawnee ball club and lost to a good Norman North program in the Shawnee tournament. Blue Jays tonight, they will enter with a 3-11 record. It has been a struggle this year for the Blue Jays, and they got their first win against Western Heights back on December 13th. Their next victory came on January 3rd when they went to Ponca City and took down the 6A Wildcats. And then their last victory was on January 20th in the Lincoln Christian Tournament. Blue Jays took on the Lincoln Christian Junior Varsity Ball Club, won that ball game by a score of 80-66. But it's been tough this year for the Blue Jays. Once again, scoring points has been a challenge for this ball club, and Coach Russ Gilmore and the coaching staff continue to work on that, trying to get things going here as we come up on the month of February and just try to start playing your best basketball down the stretch. And we'll see how the Blue Jays react the second go-around against El Reno as we look back on that December 16th day. El Reno, ranked number 3 at the time, took down the Blue Jays. Final score there was 67-30. Taking a look back at that ball game, the Blue Jays did a pretty good job as far as keeping El Reno off the scoreboard. Not one player had more than 9 points in that first matchup. Guthrie, though, just simply could not put any points on the board as Austin Honeycutt had 10 points. And with that, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have Coach Russ Gilmore join Casey Porter after this. Take a timeout. You're watching the Interbank Blue Jay Tip-Off Show on GMP TV.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma.
Don't talk in the microphone, you're talking to Kel.
Business and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
And we welcome you back to GNP TV, and it's time for the Interbank Tip-Off Show. We now bring in the Blue Jay head coach, Russ Gilmore. And, Coach, it's been a busy week for all sports, and that doesn't not include your team. It's been a busy week for your team as well. You had a tough night last night at Piedmont. Obviously, this is a team of the Blue Jays that are looking to hit a hot streak down the stretch.
Yeah, we are. It's time to really trying to put some things together. We played a lot of ball. We had that tournament last week, and actually we had 4 games last week. And we had the makeup game last night. I really thought we would play. We didn't play bad early. We just hit a cold spell. We couldn't get anything go down, and it's hard to turn the ball over a little bit. We're a little bit better on the turnovers. Just couldn't shoot it well, and that's been a problem for us, but hopefully now we're back home. The kids are excited about it. We're playing a very good team, as you all know. I think number 3 in the state. Very experienced, very solid, very big, very long. But hopefully, the home crowd and playing on our home floor and everything like that, we can settle down and play some good ball.
Did you mention to the kids in the pregame or any time this week about the turnaround you had last year against Carl Albert?
Yeah, we talked about that second go around. We did. We talked about that and how we really got it going to the second go around. And this is the time we're playing everybody for the second time. And it was mentioned. And that was really the turning point last year. We played Carl Albert. We did beat El Reno earlier in the year, but then we kind of hit a tailspin. They came back and played really well down the stretch last year.
You talk about getting some momentum going down the stretch. This is really the time of year when you want to start peaking.
You really do. They're going to come out with the seedings here before long, but the most important thing we want to do, Casey, is we want to just get better. We got so many young kids. We're so young. We just want to start getting better, and hopefully by the time mid-February comes, that we'll be playing our best basketball of the year.
Keys of the game?
Well, the key is trying to rebound with these big guys. Keep them off the boards as much as we can. They gave us a real problem over there on the boards, if you remember right, getting offensive boards. So really key there and taking care of the basketball.
Coach, thanks. Best luck.
Thank you, Coach.
That's the Blue Jay coach, Russ Gilmore. And fans, we're going to pause. We're going to come back more, and we're going to bring you more of the Interbank Blue Jay Tip-Off Show here in a minute on GNP TV.
Circle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Welcome back, Interbank Blue Jay Tip-Off Show from Guthrie High School Gymnasium. We got a big team tonight on the production side of things. Kel Evans, Brent Engel, Sean Engel.
Yep.
Alongside Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. Friday night in the G.
Big town.
Yeah. El Reno and Guthrie going through their pregame drills. And again, this is a team that took down the Blue Jays by 37 points, 60-37. It was a night that Guthrie couldn't get anything offensively going. It was a night that El Reno really didn't shoot the ball well. It was early in the year, but you can't count on that tonight. You just got to assume that El Reno will put points on the board.
Yep, it just seems like every time these two teams play, Callan Hayden struggles to shoot the ball, but yet you look up and he has 25 points at the end of the night. So it's an El Reno team that even if they're not shooting the ball great, they can still put numbers on the board in bunches. So the Blue Jays are going to have to go minute by minute and just try to reduce the amount of runs that this El Reno team is going to go on.
El Reno scored 80 points twice this year. Excuse me, they scored 80 points 3 times this year. They're primarily a 60, lower 70-point ball club, and that's quite a few points in high school basketball.
High school basketball, that's a lot. Most coaches will tell you that from a defensive perspective, your goal is to keep each team within 12 points a quarter, which would be 48 total in a game. So when you're talking about a team that averages the mid-60s, that blows that out of the water by almost 20 points a game. So that's a lot of points to score.
We're about a few moments away from the home crowd getting introduced to the Guthrie and El Reno starting. We'll have them here as well for you. As we welcome back, this is the Interbank Blue Jay Tip-Off Show. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the El Reno Indians, they will line up as this. Senior guard number 1, Jared Burton. A senior guard, number 4, Callan Hayden. That's the one you circled in the pregame show. Junior guard, number 21, A.J. Sue. A senior forward, number 23, Kel Owen. And a senior forward, number 55, Trey Medicine Bear. That is the starting 5 for the El Reno Indians. Starting 5 for the Blue Jays. They will go as this. Number 14, Dyson Brackett. Number 22, Austin Honeycutt. Number 32, Gavin Bryson. Number 34, Isaac Lewis. And getting the start tonight, number 44, Doolittle.
Yep, Doolittle is a very, very good player. He's a freshman and has just improved leaps and bounds. I know on the football field, it's unbelievable how much improvement that he's made at his defensive end spot. Basketball as well, he's just growing into his body. And Daniel is just a wonderful young man, and he's just growing into his coordination. So the sky is the limit for this kid.
Both you see this year, the wins are down, but you see a lot of youth for the Lady Jays and Blue Jays.
That's the positive part of it. You start trying to build a program from scratch, and Coach Gilmore is very good at doing it.
El Reno will win the toss. They will have it first. Here's Gavin Bryson winning for the steal. Came up a little short on that one. Blue Jays open up in the man-to-man defense.
Yeah, the matchup with Bryson on number 55 is an interesting one to watch, isn't it?
Running shot by Hayden, no good, but he draws a foul 15 seconds into the ball game.
One thing that strikes you about Callan Hayden is the job that he's done with his body in the last year. You know, you've always known he's a shooter. He's gotten bigger, though. Not only, obviously, has he grown taller, but you can tell he's hit the weights and gotten stronger and filled out, and that's going to really help him at the next level.
Hayden, good free throw shooter, good three-point shooter. Also able to drive to the bucket, a slasher, if you will. Second free throw's up. He's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and that's the way we begin the scoring here tonight.
And that's an element to his game he's greatly improved throughout the years at El Reno. He's not just a shooter. A lot of people think of him, and he is a great shooter, but he's not just a shooter.
Blue Jays break the pressure of El Reno. Going their half-court set for the first time here tonight. 30 seconds gone by. Isaac Lewis out front.
That was a great press break.
Lewis has it stolen away. Lewis with the turnover and a foul already, and he's getting here from Coach Gilmore, but on the other side, El Reno also throws it away. Dyson Brackett handles the basketball pretty well. Honeycutt into the front court to Gavin Bryson. Gavin attacks. Stops, nothing there. Off to Austin. Off to Isaac, dribbles baseline, has it poked away from behind. Doolittle saves the turnover. Off to Gavin. Gavin, dangerous bounce pass. Doolittle saves the turnover. A little teardrop shot for Gavin is good.
Excellent effort by Doolittle to keep the ball alive. That's the kind of player he is. He's very active, very fast, quick hands. Kept it alive and eventually found Gavin Bryson wide open for the 2-foot teardrop.
Owen with the basketball, draws the double team, elevates over the freshman for 2 points.
They just score so easily, don't they? It's just hard to keep up with.
And they look to add pressure in the backcourt and turn you over. They have a 2-point lead, 4-2.
And, you know, you can break the press early like this and have some success doing it. It's just the cumulative effect. By about midway through the third quarter, you can't even feel your legs. You tire as the game goes on, then you start making mental mistakes, and that's when the lead goes from about 7 or 8 to 20 in a real hurry.
Gavin feeds it to Doolittle, not looking for a shot, off the Honeycutt.
Doolittle needs to be ready to finish. Draw the help kick. If you're the guy that's getting kicked too, you need to be ready to finish.
There's a little jump shot, front rim, no good for Brackett. Honeycutt tries to save it, does, but it goes to El Reno. Owen with a long pass into Hayden, run out layup. 2 easy points.
It's easy enough for El Reno to score. You cannot give them freebies by turning the ball over and giving them runouts. You just got to make them earn everything they get. Otherwise, they're going to score 80 points. And this is one of the cumulative effect you talk about. You can break the press, break the press, break the press, but then you're playing a little faster than your comfort zone. Then you start making unforced errors like that last one.
6-2 El Reno lead. Early parts of the first quarter. Hayden gets a pick by Owen, frees him up for 3. Rim, no good. Out of bounds, should go to Guthrie, and it does. Last touch by Owen.
Callan Hayden from deep downtown. Never seems like he shoots the ball all that great against Guthrie. I'm probably wrong on that, but
Had 9 points in the first meeting.
yeah.
7 in the first half, just a bucket in the fourth quarter. Isaac Lewis in trouble, and then throws it away, but Austin able to save the turnover.
The only chance you have is if you just limit your turnovers so much that you force El Reno to earn everything they get. Then you have to hope that you have a really, really good night offensively. Easier said than done.
Jays well outside an offensive strategy here. Everything outside the arc, not much moving inside the arc. 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Jays with a bucket by Gavin Bryson. That's been the only 2 points so far. Again, Guthrie only 37 points in the first meeting.
Reno got off to a touch of a slow start in the first meeting, too, and then they exploded about halfway through the second quarter.
Had a 37-14 lead at halftime. Had a 15-3 after one quarter, but El Reno wasn't shooting the ball as well as they normally do that night. Good little nice give and go to Isaac Lewis off the glass for 2. Good offensive patience there by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, no doubt. Ran the offense until you finally found a cutter to the bucket. Your best athlete in Isaac Lewis, who was able to finish.
Owen, the senior, takes it right to the freshman Doolittle. Doolittle tries to block the shot but called for the foul.
Got a glimpse of the athletic ability of Doolittle. Incredible athlete, long arms, quick feet. An extremely, extremely, extremely smart young man. He is very smart.
First free throw for Kel Owen. Front rim crawls over. El Reno perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Owen now with 3 points.
C.J. Ward checking in. He's a lot of athletic ability. Replaces that, kind of that athlete role that Isaac Lewis gives you as Isaac sits to the bench.
Coach Gilmore will play a lot of different players here tonight as their first free throw or second free throw in and out, no good. But Hayden with the rebound, and Doolittle picks up his second personal foul, and the best free throw shooter for the Indians headed to the free throw line.
That ought to give you a pretty good visual of the size and athletic ability of Callan Hayden. Gavin Bryson's a fairly, he's not a small kid, and he's a really good athlete. And Callan Hayden just went right over Gavin Bryson and out-jumped him point blank. So that ought to tell you how good of an athlete Callan Hayden is. He has some good springs.
Tanner Ball for the Blue Jays checks in. He wears jersey number 50, a senior on this Russ Gilmore ball club. Second free throw is good as well. Hayden 4 for 4, 6 points in the game. It's a 5-point El Reno lead. Dyson Brackett trapped. Gavin comes and gets the basketball and dribbles it across the timeline. Splits the defense, loses control, but he was tripped up by Kel Owen. For Owen, that is his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Blue Jays with 3 team fouls.
Got away with one. Got the foul in that particular instance, but you don't want to make a habit out of trying to dribble through double teams against this El Reno press.
Brackett with Hayden on him. Double team was coming, feeds it off to Gavin. And he's looking to trap on the ball handler every single time. Dyson dribbles out, picks his dribble up. Thought about the dangerous cross-court pass, thought better though. Now Honeycutt's trapped, off to Dyson. Jump shot, baseline, good. Dyson Brackett's first 2 points of the evening.
Take the pass, which gave him enough room to get the shot off and made a soft little 5-footer. That's not an easy shot.
C.J. Ward almost had the steal. Callan Hayden with the dangerous cross-court pass. Down, trying to dump it down low, and good defense there by the Blue Jays to knock it out of bounds.
You're not going to stop El Reno. Nobody does. The point being is you have to make things difficult on them. You have to make them earn it. And teams like this can tend to get frustrated if they don't get some easy buckets.
Tanner Ball pokes it away. It's off the leg of Kel Owen. Good team defense as the Indians try to feed it down low to Owen. Now let's see if the Jays can break this trapping full court pressure here. Honeycutt bounce pass into the front court to Gavin. Gavin dumps it down low to Tanner Ball, gets the fender up in the air, but Owen able to reach in and slap it away. He's athletic. Gavin pokes it away out of bounds. Stays with El Reno.
Tanner did everything he could. Pump faked as many times as he could to get a shot off, but got a shot block. What you got to watch out for, El Reno, you'll kind of stay with them. All of a sudden, they'll hit that 10-0 spurt, and it goes from 3 to 13.
Owen uses his muscles to get past Tanner Ball, then a nice move with the left hand.
Well, when you have 5 scorers on the floor, 5 kids that can all score, who do you zone in on? I mean, it just makes it so tough to guard them.
11-6 advantage for El Reno. Guthrie's done a good job against the full court pressure. Down 5, coming up on 2 to play here in the first quarter. The El Reno girls already with a victory tonight, 6-point victory over the Lady Jays, 49-43 in our first meeting. Both teams man-to-man defense. C.J. Ward thought about it, gives it off to Dyson, trying to look for a second bucket. Can't get the floater to go, out of bounds. Last touched by El Reno. Thought Tanner Ball might have got lucky. It looked like Tanner touched it last, but baseline official says, stay here. Jays create a box around the free throw line. Tanner sits a pick for Austin. Nothing there. And that's a travel. Yeah. Dyson Brackett took a step. Can't do that. Got to stay stationary. Guthrie turnover. El Reno basketball. C.J. Ward playing on Hayden. There's a reach-in foul. C.J. and Callan both trying to outdo each other on the dribble.
Yeah, CJ doesn't lack for confidence. I will assure you that. He's one of the most confident young men you'll ever see.
Give and go.
Hayden just took him to the hole.
Left-handed layup, good.
CJ wasn't paying attention for 1 split second. Hayden went right to the hoop.
Hayden, 8 of the team's 13 points. Hayden by himself outscoring the Blue Jays 8-6. Full court pressure broken once again nicely by the Jays. Honeycutt, jump shot, left elbow. Circles out and down. 2 points for Austin Honeycutt, his first points. 4 shots, or 4 different Blue Jays with at least 1 bucket tonight. 5-point deficit, 66 seconds to play in the first.
Got to keep it close. And then hope that you just make enough plays down the stretch.
Feeding it down low, and Gavin reaches in and commits the silly foul for his first personal foul. That will be the 5th team foul on Guthrie.
They just make it so hard because it's so easy for them to score. It's so much easier for them than you to put the ball in the hole. You just constantly have pressure to have a technical foul on who?
Jace had 6 men on the floor.
Okay. Usually the referee does not inbound the ball until usually they count. And don't inbound it till you have 5.
Or I don't know if Jamal Ronas, Big 54, didn't check in properly or didn't get waved in.
That had to have been what it was, because usually referees count like that.
Well, at least it's Callan Hayden to the free throw line. Yeah.
His bad free throws, the ones he's upset with, hit the rim.
Yeah. Maybe twice. You like that one. Hayden now 6 of 6 from the free throw line to go with 2 shots from the field. He already has 10 points. 10 of the 15 points have come from Hayden for El Reno. And they get the basketball. Hayden with it down low, triple team, loses the basketball. Referee says, I have no idea. He gets help from his partner, says we're going the other way.
These are 3 very good officials. I'm very impressed with. You know, you talk about all the time, you officiate a lot. Handling situations, just seems like they're very good at it.
Here comes that full court pressure again. Here,
did you see him count that time? He counted the amount of players on the court the referee did before he inbounded the basketball. Was not going to let that technical happen twice.
Gavin to the hoop. Shot no, foul yes. Gavin, I thought might have got away with the travel there. Gavin Bryson, 2 points here tonight. Headed to the free throw line for the Jays' first free throws here tonight.
This will bring you back within 5. That's a good thing. Yeah. The bad thing is it's a little too high scoring than what the Blue Jays would like. Right now, El Reno's on pace to get into the 60s, which is their average, and if that happens, it's going to be tough for Guthrie to score that much. It's going to need to be a mid to high 40s game for the Blue Jays to have a chance, I think.
Both free throws are good by Gavin. He has 4 in the ball game. Jays down 5. 37 seconds. Gavin, good defense in the backcourt. Able to get across the timeline, though, was Dyson Pumley. Gets away from Gavin. Gets it off underneath. 2 points, no. Nice stop there by the Jays as Eli Hollis went up strong, a sophomore center. By far the tallest player on the floor. Foul committed by Dyson Brackett.
Jamal's gotten a lot of good action both in JV and varsity this year. Valuable experience for him just as a sophomore.
First free throw for Hollis is no good. Next free throw's up and good. Back to a 6-point lead. Don't want to turn it over here with 24 seconds.
Nope.
To play in the first. CJ Warden in the front court. Draws a double team. Binds pass to Brackett. Over to Ronas. Layup. No. Blocked by the tall Hollis.
Yeah, now Reno gets the last shot. That one hurt. You had a lane to the bucket, so you can't hardly blame him for trying to attack and score, but you sure would have liked to have gotten the last shot.
Plumlee with 2 seconds. Shot with 1.
That's why.
And there's a foul with a second left in the first. And foul committed by Jamal Ronas, the big 6'5 sophomore. Right tackle on Kelly Beebe's football squad.
Yeah, does a good job with it too. Blue Jays had a all-state offensive lineman this year, Justin Dutton.
Plumlee's free throws up and good. El Reno only 2 missed free throws in the entire first quarter. They've been there many, many times trying to get an 8-point lead.
They can put the ball in the hole in a myriad of different ways.
And now Guthrie commits an unforced turnover, stepping inbounds. So now El Reno with 1 second to go will get the final shot here.
Yep, they had a chance to take the last shot and bring within 4. Now with a miracle here, it could, but it ended up being 8. It could have got worse.
Jays down 8, 18-10 after quarter number 1. We'll come back with second quarter action. You're watching Guthrie High School Basketball on GMP TV.
Always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Bluejay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Inside the Guthrie High School Gymnasium. Welcome here on GMP TV alongside my partner Casey Porter. Chris Evans with you here. Blue Jays down 8 after quarter number 1, 18-10. And guess who? Callan Hayden that first quarter, Casey, as he had perfect first quarter from the free throw line. 2-3, 6 for 6 from the charity stripe and finishes with 10 points.
Yeah, and those scores, they don't necessarily have to always be making shots to get their points. That's why they're so good. Hayden
took it away there, leads the fast break, and it's 2 points.
Hayden
for 21 and AJ Sue.
Can score 20, don't realize it, and then when he has a good night, he scores 40. I mean, that's just the kind of scorer he is.
El Reno's doubled up the Blue Jays, 20-10. Isaac Lewis, Gavin Bryson, Dyson Brackett, Austin Honeycutt, Tanner Ball on the floor for the Jays. Gavin trying to feed the ball. Ball didn't catch it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover for the El Reno Indians. Number 1, Blorton. Number 4, Hayden. 21, Sue. 23, Kel Owen. And 24 is Plumlee. On the floor for the Indians. Minute gone by in the second. Penetration here by AJ Sue. Running shot, no good. Owen rebound, put back up, yes.
Sue kind of reminds you of Lasana from a year ago, that body type slasher. You know he's going to be a good scorer at some point. Good player, especially on the offensive end.
El Reno.
It's easy for him, isn't it?
Yeah, just a handful of seniors. Of course, the big seniors, Callan Hayden, The guard, Jared Blurton, and Kel Owen, 3 of the 4 seniors. There's a shot too strong by Gavin Bryson. Baseball pass in the front court. Brackett keeps it from Hayden for a second. Drop back three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by El Reno, though.
The big question is, at least in this conference, who has the most coming back next year? I think most people would agree. Well, Hopkins and Harrell are coming back for Carl Albert.
Oh, yeah, the 2 best players in the league are coming back.
Shawnee has the most amount.
Most coming back, yeah.
So it's going to be a bloodbath again next year, too, right? And then Western Heights can sneak up on you. You saw Guthrie had to go and hit a buzzer beater from the freshman Jose Martinez to beat them at home. So
and Piedmont, they're a big
it's a grind. Yeah. Piedmont's a program that will do nothing but continue to get better, I assure you that.
No doubt. Isaac Lewis, there's a kickball. Plumlee, we would reset the shot clock if we had one.
Still amazes me that Piedmont is 5A. I can remember when my uncle was a principal in Piedmont in the early 80s, and they were Class A.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Perkins is another one that's starting to.
Perkins was Class B when my cousins went through there. That was why they chose to go there. They wanted to go to a country school. Played in the sticker patch for a baseball field. Down there by the cemetery.
Lewis from 15, no good. Here come the Indians. Hayden, pass into Blurton, senior to senior. Shot blocked by Dyson. Getting it back is the Indians. Shot no good, but a foul committed by Guthrie, and Plumlee back to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2.
It's a danger zone. You look up, you're down 12, you start pressing. You feel like you need to get it all back in the next couple of minutes. And when you do that, you start missing shots, and that's when El Reno really buries you. And it can go from 12 to 25 in a real hurry.
Plumlee drills the first one. He's 3 for 3 on the night. El Reno Indians all with the pink shoelaces. Different shoes for everybody, but pink shoelaces.
Sure that has something to do with cancer research. Usually does.
Next free throw is good. 14-point lead. Blue Jays.
Good press break. Good job. Need to score off of it, Isaac. Good boy.
And he does. Blue Jays. Isaac Lewis now with 4 points.
Blue Jays passed the basketball to the wing, to the middle of the floor, and did not dribble it, and then got a layup on the other end. That is textbook press break.
3-pointer for Indian Suits. No good. Rebound put back. Kel Owen.
Boy, Owen's a good player, isn't he? Such a tough matchup because he's so big.
9
you don't
points.
have anybody that can root him off the blocks.
El Reno turns the Jays over, leads into a left-handed layup by Blurton, his first 2 points, and Coach Gilmore needs a timeout. Indians lead has snuck up to 16.
And Coach Gilmore's got his hands full now to keep the mentality strong for these Blue Jays who have had very little, if any, success this year. They beat a JV team, and they've beaten Western Heights at the buzzer, and they're on their way to 3 victories. So at this point, this is where you get into the here we go again type mentality as a player. And I can sit here and say, hey, you can't fall into that trap all that I want. It's a lot easier said than done when you know how good El Reno is. It's homecoming. You know they're better than you are. You're down 16. But you just got to fight it off. You got to find a way to fight it off and keep playing hard.
Jays in the front court. Lewis on the right side. Scored the last 2 points for the Blue Jays. Got through 2 points so far in this second quarter.
Isaac definitely has been a bright spot for this team.
Here comes the trap. Brackett able to get out of it with the pass to Isaac.
El Reno has every kind of full court pressure, half court trap that you could possibly run. Coach Hayden just does a wonderful job. Look at that athletic ability for the freshman Doolittle.
Kisses it off the glass for his first 2 points tonight. Jays cut the lead in half, 28-14. Blurton off to Owen. Owen strong down low, lays it up for 2.
Did you see the catch? The pass was not great, and he had to go up and make a catch behind his head, and he did it. Not only did he catch it, he didn't even break stride in his move to the bucket. Made it look easy.
Owen with 11 points.
He's a good player. He complements those great guards in Hayden with a good post player. This is the danger zone where you can lose concentration for a couple minutes like that, and then the lead just really swells.
Layup for Sioux is good. Sioux with 4 points, 18-point lead for the Indians.
Sioux, is that his last name?
A.J. Sioux.
I wonder if he's related to Indomicon Sioux.
I think it's spelled different. Hayden with the steal. 3-on-3, Hayden speeds by one defender and makes up a layup on the double team. Coach Gilmore not happy.
No, he does. He's not happy because the Blue Jays are committing what I would consider careless mental mistakes and turning the ball over because of it, and that's leading to runouts.
Well, you look at the El Reno schedule. They only meet the Carl Albert Titans one time this year. It will be Carl Albert traveling to El Reno on February 10th. And if things go as we think they might, although El Reno is at Shawnee next Tuesday, so it's not a guaranteed win by any stretch. And then you got
they just
after
lost
that.
to Shawnee.
Yeah, in the tournament. So February 10th, Carl Albert at El Reno should be interesting.
In that gym, that'll be a cool game.
Oh, no doubt. I overheard a couple Guthrie people talking that they might like to sneak down and take a look at that ball game up close.
Were you one of them?
No. I was eavesdropping on a conversation. I was hanging up microphones.
Nice.
I wasn't eavesdropping. They actually told me.
Okay.
Yeah. That wouldn't be nice to eavesdrop. I mean, I do it by accident every now and then, but.
We said that El Reno being on pace to score in the 60s, maybe 70s, that even though the Blue Jays were only down 5 when I said it, you knew that it was too high scoring for Guthrie to keep up at that pace.
Gavin can't get the contested layup to go in.
That's certainly been the case here in the second quarter.
Plumlee. 55, Medicine Bear gets his first 2 points. And El Reno, you can tell with the basketball, they feel good. They're creating their offense.
Yep. They love to pressure on defense and then score on offense before the defense can set up. And they're good at it.
Ball kept alive. Everyone thought the ball was going to stop, and now a technical foul called on the bench.
No arguments. Coach Gilmore sat down, and there were no arguments, so I would have to think it's for something that was verbal.
First free throw up. Excuse me, the only free throw for Callan Hayden.
I've sat on that bench, brother. Where everything you try, it just seems like. Been on that bench, brother. I'm just telling you, it is a miserable experience.
Both free throws made, as expected by Callan Hayden. Looks half board out there. Trying to get 3 picks to get him an open 3. That's why he's playing a little possum. He drills it. Well, reciprocals, is that what it's called when numbers are switched around?
Yes.
That's what we got here, 41-14.
They both add up to 5. That's the best I can do for you.
Dice and brackets.
You're going to have to be a man in this game with a 41-14 score. These referees call it loose to begin with. With this type of score, it's going to get only worse.
Plumlee misses the 3. Doolittle with the rebound.
You are not going to get ticky-tack fouls, which is outstanding.
Isaac Lewis. Honeycutt passes up the three-pointer. Gives it off to Gavin. Elbow left side. No.
Should have taken the jumper from 17. Yeah, he kind of got out of rhythm when he dribbled in and took it from the elbow.
I won't say much, but
we
that
got some comedians over here to our left.
Minute to go.
I'm not laughing about anything on the court. We have some action going on here in the stands.
Gavin's put back, no good.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Got a fired up El Reno Indian.
Foul called on
Here's
Doolittle.
a good referee, too. You can tell he handles things the way he needs to handle them. I like referees like that take charge, but they're not too big for the game.
Free throw for Hollis is good. Hollis now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Next free throw is no good, but rebounded by Plumley. He goes straight up, shot short.
Well, it's a somewhat slow start for El Reno. Otherwise, they'd be on pace to score 100. Still might be.
With the steal and 2 points. I have to start writing small in Callan Hayden's box score.
There's a travel that Dyson got away with.
Jays down 30, 44-14. There's a jump shot there by Austin Honeycutt. His second shot made this ball game. Final 22 to go. Blue Jays just 6 points in the second quarter, 10 points in the first. Reno going for the final shot here, trying to get the ball to Hayden. Catch and shoot for 3.
Goodness.
Owen, still. Last touch by...
Yeah, that's going to be Guthrie ball.
They reverse it. Guthrie 0.9. Till we get to halftime. Gavin from midcourt, good if it goes. No
Didn't
good.
Go.
First half mercifully in the books. Guthrie in the locker room. Down 31, 47-16. Take a timeout, come back. Golden Chick Halftime Show. This is Guthrie Bluejay Basketball on GMP TV.
Hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
IC. She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you inside the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Blue Jays in the locker room. Down 31 points to the El Reno Indians, number 3 ranked team in Class 5A basketball, and we see why. 47-16 is your halftime score. Callan Hayden, 22 points by himself as he outscores the Blue Jays 22-16. 11 points for Owen, 4 points for Plumley and Sue, 2 points for Medicine Bear and Hollis. Blue Jays got 3 players with 4 points, 2 players with 2 points. 4 points club, Austin Honeycutt, Gavin Bryson, Isaac Lewis. 2 points each for Dyson Brackett and Daniel Doolittle. It is Homecoming 2017 here tonight, and we're going to have homecoming festivities, and we'll let the public address announcers have that here tonight. And so we'll sign off here for just a little bit, but we'll have homecoming festivities right here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Family, I miss you guys. I was watching you play.
Welcome to the 2017 Basketball Homecoming Royalty.
Your freshman attendant is Miss Ariana Morgan. Ariana is the daughter of Nikki and Shannon Morgan. She attends Church of the Living God. Her awards and honors include basketball for 1 year and choir for 1 year. If she could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she would be Ira because she loves to chew gum.
Escorting her is Mr. Cade Wharton. Cade is the son of Chuck Wharton and Robin Brown. He attends Life Church. His awards and honors include basketball for 1 year. If he could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he would be Willy Wonka because he was the ruler.
Ladies and gentlemen, your freshman attendant, Miss Ariana Morgan, and her escort, Mr. Wharton. Your sophomore attendant is Miss Brandy Jordan. Brandy is the daughter of Whitman Jordan and granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Higgins. She attends Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church. Her awards and honors include Spanish Club for 2 years, basketball for 2 years, and Heritage Club for 2 years. If she could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she would be in Belinda, so she could work in a bubblegum factory.
Escorting her is Mr. Zach Wilkerson. Zach is the son of Chris Wilkerson and Tina Irwin. He attends Community Church. His awards and honors include basketball for 2 years, football for 2 years, NHS for 1 year, and Pied Pipers for 2 years. If he could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he would be Bruce himself because he loves chasing squirrels.
Ladies and gentlemen, your sophomore attendant, Miss Brandy Jordan, and her escort, Mr. Zach Wilkerson. Your junior attendant is Miss Reagan Twiggy. Reagan is the daughter of Brian and Tony Twiggy. She attends Community Church. Her awards and honors include basketball for 3 years, track for 3 years, and Spanish Club for 1 year. If she could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she would be Ruth Gasol because she likes getting what she wants because she can be a spoiled brat.
Escorting her is Mr. Austin Honeycutt. Austin is the son of Eddie and Jackie Honeycutt. He attends Edmond Church of Christ. His awards and honors include basketball for 3 years. If he could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he would be an Oompa Loompa so he could be part of the squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, your junior attendant, Miss Reagan Twiggy, and her escort, Mr. Austin Honeycutt. Your senior attendant is Miss Hunter McClung. Hunter is the daughter of Pamela Dodson. She attends Mustang Church of the Nazarene. Her awards and honors include basketball for 3 years, student council for 1 year, yearbook for 1 year, and deck for 1 year. If she could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she would be Grandma Georgina because she never really knows what's going on.
Escorting her is Mr. Tanner Ball. Tanner is the son of Jeff and Melody Ball. He attends First Christian Church. His awards and honors include receiving the Albert Pike Masonic Lodge Academic Excellence Award for 4 years, National Honor Society for 4 years, being a Boy State attendee, Lions Club Student of the Week, Rotary Student of the Week, and basketball for 3 years. If he could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he would be an Oompa Loompa because he has always wondered what it would be like to be short.
Ladies and gentlemen, your senior attendant, Miss Hunter McClung, and her escort, Mr. Tanner Ball. Your senior attendant is Miss Aislinn Ballard. Aislinn is the church. Her awards and honors include basketball for 4 years, track for 4 years, and National Honor Society for 3 years. If she could be any character from Willy Wonka, she would be Willy Wonka because he runs everything.
Escorting her is Mr. Cameron Kelly. Cameron is the son of George Kelly Jr. and Stephanie Harriman. He attends New Life Church. His awards and honors include basketball for 3 years and football for 1 year. If he could be any character from Willy Wonka, he would be an Oompa Loompa because he is short, he can sing, and the lady thinks he's cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your senior attendant, Miss Mason Ballard, and her escort, Mr. Kelly. Your flower girl is Miss Ryan Lee Russell. Ryan is the daughter of Paul and Jennifer Russell. She attends St. Mary's Church. Her awards and honors include receiving the most beautiful baby award. If she could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she would be Charlie's grandma, because life can go from horrible to amazing, and if you take the time and effort, the golden ticket for life is yours.
Escorting her is your crown bearer, Mr. Thomas Blackburn. Thomas is the daughter of Rob and Carrie Blackburn. He attends Westward Church of Christ. He likes to shoot his bow and arrow, ride his scooter, and play with his friends. If Thomas could be any character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he would be, well, he hasn't seen it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your flower girl, Miss Ryan Russell, and her escort, Mr. Thomas Blackburn. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 basketball homecoming queen is Miss Aislinn Ballard.
The floor is now open for pictures.
and you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Bluejays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Bluejays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
And we welcome you back from an extended Golden Chick halftime show as homecoming festivities are now officially over. We get set for third quarter action. Blue Jays down 47-16. Callan Hayden, 22 first half points, outscoring the Blue Jays by himself. And Jays down 31. Casey, what do the Jays need to do in the second half to try to make this one?
Not look at the scoreboard.
Not look at, yeah.
I mean, that's the first thing you do. Obviously, this is down the stretch, and you're trying to get better to prepare for the postseason. You're going to be playing somebody at least first round that's not as good as El Reno. So you just try to get better. I mean, I know that's a cliche. I know that's not what Guthrie fans want to hear, but it's a fact. I mean, that's just where you're at.
Not calling a comeback?
No, I'm not.
I was just making sure. 3-point shot, nope, no good. Rebounded by Doolittle. Blue Jays start the same five the way they begun the ball game. Dyson Brackett, Austin Honeycutt, Gavin Bryson, Isaac Lewis, and Daniel Doolittle.
El Reno will do this to a lot of teams, though. That's in no way, shape, or form any kind of negative comment. It's just that they are really good, and Guthrie's in a position right now from an athletic perspective where everything's difficult for them.
Dyson Brackett passed up an easy shot. Gavin Bryson passed one up. Isaac Lewis goes in there, kisses it off the glass for a hard 2 points, but Isaac Lewis with 6 points in the ball game.
Yeah, where would this team be without Isaac? I mean, he's been at times the only offense they could find because Guthrie has not been able to find shots through running the offense. It's taken an athlete like Isaac Lewis to break the defense down and just go one-on-one. Uh-oh.
Three-pointer. No, short. Falls it up underneath his teammate Owen. Put back, no. Ball tipped, out of bounds. Should go Guthrie. It does.
In your opinion, you've seen him play a lot. Is Hayden a better scorer or a better shooter?
Score.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Drives to the bucket, gets fouled, finishes around the bucket, mid-range shots.
Slasher. I think more of a slasher than a shooter. Doolittle, put back, no. Bryson, no. Out of bounds, El Reno. Crowd thinning out here after the homecoming royalty. Aislinn Ballard, your homecoming queen this year.
Good for her. She deserves it. She's had a marvelous senior year on the basketball court. Played very well, showed a lot of leadership tonight. I am very, very proud of Aislinn Ballard. I can say that.
Indians throw it out of bounds. Throwing it out of bounds. A.J. Sue. Blue Jays in the front court. That pesky full court pressure by El Reno.
Well, you've seen all three of them. Carl Albert, Shawnee, El Reno. I think I know what you're going to say, but which one's the best? There's a good shot. Gavin Bryson, that a boy. He has continued to play hard. Very impressed with the way that he's played tonight.
El Reno, which is good for them, they have to force a lot of turnovers to get some easy points. And if it's, Owen, good player, especially on the boards, doesn't have a real strong offensive game. Everything kind of goes into flow. There's been a few times we've seen tonight where he'll post up and make a couple nice moves, but when he has somebody just as strong as he is, I think it's not as easy for him, whereas Mason Harrell, and his buddy down there, Carl Albert, they can create their own offense. Callan Hayden can do the same thing, but I think it's maybe to a little bit of a different level for those two
Shawnee
guys.
from El Reno, who guards Mason Harrell? Who guards Trayvon Hopkins? Who stops those two?
Yeah.
I think collectively they are harder to stop than the collective unit of Shawnee, and then the explosiveness of Owen and Hayden for El Reno. But if you told me they all played each other and they all beat each other, I wouldn't be surprised.
No. I think Shawnee, I think that their better chances probably next year. I don't think they're quite ready for although I mean they beat El Reno, but as far as a deep state tournament run, just a lot of experience. You have a lot of experience for both Carl Albert and El Reno.
Well, and look at the coaches. Ron Arthur, Rodney Hayden. What's Price's first name? David?
No. Tom Price and
It's David Price.
David Price, yeah.
No, that's the pitcher.
Yeah, I know. You threw me off now. That's going to make me mad.
It's not Tyler Price. We know that. Richie Price, maybe?
Daggone it. I got to look.
So do I have to do play-by-play for the next couple minutes here? Blue Jays with the basketball.
No.
Bryson from the free throw line. Nice shot for him, little fadeaway. Back to Sue on the breakout, and Blue Jays did not get back defensively, and El Reno loves to score before the defense sets up, and here comes that 2-1-2 half-court trapping defense. Gavin Bryson with a good shot, can't make it, and Owen for El Reno clears the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the sophomore Doolittle. Nope, that's going to be on Gavin. Gavin Bryson for the Blue Jays. Sue will inbounds. El Reno can score in bunches. They average in the mid-60s, and they're going to easily eclipse that, even after a sluggish 3 or 4 minutes to start the game. Blue Jays an extended 2-3 zone. And the zone buster is long three-pointers, and anytime you talk about three-pointers, you got to talk about Callan Hayden. He drills another one. That's his third make from three-point range tonight. El Reno is in cruise control with a 30-point lead. Man-to-man defense for El Reno. Guthrie pass and pick away. Isaac Lewis has had a good game. He has 6 points. Honeycutt trying to flash to the basketball. Can't get open. Hayden's on Lewis. Good movement. High ball screen, pick and roll to Lewis. Ball knocked out of bounds for El Reno. We're going to have mass substitutions. CJ Ward will come in for the Blue Jays for Isaac Lewis.
Is it Jay Price?
Jay Price. That sounds right. Guthrie is trying to get some continuity. Good athletic move, Gavin Bryson. There you saw the athletic ability. He has very, very good athletic ability. It's always been there, no doubt. And boy, he just took a charge. Good. Very, very impressed. And I know it's a 28-point lead. That makes me even more impressed to see the effort, the mannerisms of one young Gavin Bryson, the way he's played tonight, and all these Blue Jays. I mean, I know it's cliche-ish, and you'd say, well, it's a 28-point game, but this team has continued to play hard, trying to get better. Doolittle, the sophomore, trying to look for a way to score. Speaking of athletes, Sue clears for El Reno. Indians attack. Quick shot on the other end. Tip back up by Hayden. Sue finally gets it. Hayden wants another three. And he gets fouled. The and one on a three-pointer. And the goal officially looks like the size of the Pacific Ocean. It gets easier to do when you have a big lead, doesn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. You started really telling the second quarter, El Reno,
much like the first game.
Each player were looking for shots, looking for their offense. The confidence is there tonight. If they dribble off their foot, it's okay with the big lead. They can be aggressive and good ball club. C.J. Ward to the hoop amongst the trees, draws the foul, and C.J. Ward will go to the free throw line. C.J. Ward scoreless on the afternoon. Looking for his first points here tonight.
Had a good JV game. Caught glimpses of it. Explosive athlete. Loves taking the ball to the rim.
Free throw up and good for CJ. CJ's next shot is no good. Rebounded by Owen. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. Things do not get easier for the Blue Jays. They will travel to Carl Albert on next Tuesday. C.J. Ward still layup. Good. C.J. Ward shows you the speed that he has on the gridiron as well. The other way, Plumlee is no good. Put back, Hollis is good. Hollis with his first shot made from the field. He has 4 points. Gavin Bryson into the front court. Gavin tonight, 10 points, 6 of those in this third quarter. Gives off to Doolittle.
Shoot it, Doolittle. He needs to learn how to score. Probably not going to make it at this stage in his career, but he needs to. If you're never going to make it if you don't at least start trying to attempt those shots.
Didn't even look at it. Owen simply took it away from Gavin.
Frustrating. Frustrating, I can tell you, from players, coaches. Those kids in white for the Guthrie Blue Jays have a lot of pride, man. So do the coaching staff and everybody involved. Nobody here likes this, I can assure you. It's not a fun thing for anybody in Guthrie, and there's really nothing anybody can do about it other than continue to play hard, and I can assure you that the kids are doing that, and it's hard not to just give in to that frustration. It just is.
Ball loose, Gavin jumps on it, gives it off to Dyson. Interesting news, Dyson shot on the baseline is good. Dyson with his second made bucket. Some news out of the state this week. Coach Gary Rose of Carl Albert announcing his retirement from the Titan football squad and his athletic director duties. So Carl Albert, be interested to see how they approach their coaching hire next coming several weeks. There's a jump shot.
Trey Young decommitted from OU and recommitted. Not committed, but he said that.
Not Trey Young.
From Norman North.
He never committed anywhere.
That's what I didn't. Right, that's what I said. When he said that he won't go to OU, and then
his dad said
yes,
that.
and then his dad rescinded that. Now OU's the leader again.
Oh, they're the leader again.
Yeah, Tyrese Lott committed to OU, then committed to TCU. Now has recommitted to OU this week.
C.J. Ward in the paint, jump ball.
Twitter's made athletics in some sense almost like soap operas because you can play them out in the public eye. Kind of fun to follow from time to time.
Final 20 seconds of the third. Third quarter went by quick.
It sure did.
Indians holding for the final shot here. They doubled up the Blue Jays, trying to add to it. Shot at the buzzer is good. The Reno adds to their lead. 60-29 after 3 quarters. We'll take a time back, come back with fourth quarter action. You're watching Guthrie Blue Jay basketball on GMP TV.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Bluejays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Bluejays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873. Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Welcome back. GMP TV. Chris Evans, Casey Porter. Fourth quarter action underway here. Third-ranked El Reno Indians on top of the Blue Jays, 60-29. CJ Ward on the left side. El Reno keeps their starters in the ball game here in the fourth quarter.
It's a big rivalry.
Not really becoming a rivalry on the football field, that's for sure.
No.
El Reno.
No, but Guthrie's a big rival to El Reno. They love beating Guthrie at any chance they can get.
They can do that and let everybody play. Running shot, CJ, no good. We can maybe try and score 100, though. They are being a little bit more patient, taking time off the clock, so he has some substitutes, might be a little bit uglier, so might not be all that bad that the 5 players for El Reno.
Yeah, as long as their starters are on the floor, they're not going to foul a whole lot, so that's all good for
keeps the clock
spectators,
moving.
yes. So in some ways, that may keep the score down.
Correct. Doolittle up.
Nope.
No good.
El Reno has some good young players, too. Point guard here.
He's that point guard there, 24, Dyson Plumley. He's just a sophomore. Obviously, Callan Hayden, number 4.
Watch out. Watch out. Goodness gracious. He's feeling it.
32 points for Callan Hayden.
As Marv Albert would say, that was from downtown.
Callan Hayden outscoring the Blue Jays, 32-29.
They now have their season average with 6:25 to go in the game. Average, what, 62, 63 points a game, something like that, El Reno?
I didn't get them in my game notes. You got those.
Well, you said it earlier in the game. That's how I knew.
I said average. You're right. I didn't add them up, but it was, I would say, lower 60s. About 65. I was completely guessing. Don't take me to. I didn't have time to do much homework with 2 wrestling duels this week,
and the fact that it was going to be 65-29.
I saw that coming a little bit. Yeah.
Not as an insult to anybody here.
El Reno will make a few substitutions, although
Sue's still on the floor. So is Hayden, Medicine Bear, and Owen. So 4 starters in. And sophomore Plumley, point guard, still in.
Callan Hayden, a senior. Jared Blorton, a senior. Kel Owen, a senior. Medicine Bear, a senior.
Dyson Brackett with the acrobatic shot in the and one opportunity.
Dyson with 6 points.
Yeah, played a good fourth quarter.
Medicine Bear commits his second personal foul. Not a whole lot of fouls in this ball game.
No, these officials let them play, man, and the kids have adjusted and done a good job playing it.
Uh-oh. Layup.
Athletic Plumley is, isn't he?
No doubt.
Yeah, Reno always has those long athletic kids in basketball. Makes you wonder where they go during football season.
Yeah.
Of course, there was a time in the 90s where they had it going pretty good with the Carters coming through. They made the state finals a couple of times. I don't think they ever won one. Probably 6 or 7 year span with Rocky Carter at the helm. El Reno was real good.
On hard times for sure.
Yeah, made the state semifinals, what, in 07, 08?
In fact, after Rocky Carter retired.
Yeah.
That's when it all kind of went quickly downhill.
Yeah, they've gone through just several coaches. It's hard to do. Just the continuity's not there. You're running different offenses and defenses every year. You have no continuity in your off season. You lose a lot of kids to that alone.
Callan Hayden to go make 2 free throws. 2, 3, 6, 8. He's made his first 9.
Now the question is if he's going to hit the rim or not.
I'm only going to mark it in my scorebook already.
He's going all Phil Forte on these free throws. Nope.
Oh, he
there
missed.
You go.
We're
pretty good if we can jinx him.
My score sheet's a little off. Bracket for 3. No. Doolittle, rebound, pushed, foul. Plumlee doing the NBA, what, me?
Isn't that automatic that you fouled when you do that?
Showed him pretty good, too. Nothing dirty, just a little aggressive. Doolittle to the free throw line. Daniel Doolittle, 2 points. Those coming in the first half. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The freshman.
Haven't seen any of, well, he's on the floor now, but Cade Horton.
Next free throw's no good. Through the hands of the new Indian on the floor, Ty Shockley gets his first moments of this
body type like he looks like he could replace Owen next year, that role. Big kid.
Guthrie have about everybody coming back. They're a young ball club, obviously. Coming up on the midway point of the 4th.
Reminds you of the 2003 Woodward Boomers.
Yeah, a lot of similarities.
Inside joke, of course.
The CJ Ward, no. Hayden, rebound. Long pass into Sue. Lays it up. Was that Plumlee? 21 Sue kept that. Sorry, I looked down. He has 8 points. Reno's more than doubled up the Blue Jays. CJ Ward, another shot at this one. Off
look
the
at that.
glass for 2.
Wow. He is an acrobatic kid. You watch him on the football field, he can make some acrobatic plays. That was a travel.
No, it wasn't. Plumlee for 2. He didn't call it.
No? What's Plumlee's first name?
Plumlee.
Mason?
Dyson.
Dyson.
Jump shot, Austin, no.
He is athletic, very athletic.
Oh. Hayden went in like he was going to dunk it. He can't dunk, but he should have acted like he was thinking about it.
As an El Reno fan, do you not hold your breath when you see that happen?
Well, that'd been a bad deal there, wouldn't it? I would rethink my Carl Albert Shawnee debate.
No doubt. Well, he missed his last one, so what's the chances he misses one of these 2?
I thought maybe he was going to come out, but he's going to stay in there.
Well, he's the shooter, so if you're him, you intentionally miss this one.
Well, there's no one at the scores table to replace
Okay,
him.
so you can go ahead and make it?
Yeah.
Say there?
Front rim, no good. He thought maybe he was coming out.
Yes, he did, so he missed it intentionally. I wouldn't put that past him, would you? To be savvy enough to do something like that?
Now I think he's coming out. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 34 points for Kellen Hayden. Blue Jays outscore Kellen Hayden tonight. Dyson Brackett, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 75-37, under 3 to play in this one. Jays turn over the Indians. C.J. Ward travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul. One and one for C.J. Ward. Well, there is, if you're looking for any good news for the radio team, it was 1-1. That should count. That's 1-1. It should count.
Which means El Reno's got the ball and went out of bounds with it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play on.
Who did that? C.J. Ward did that.
75-39. Play on.
He got away with the treble. Oh. Was that Doolittle who made the shot? Doolittle made the shot. I guess I should be paying closer attention. But I was going to say
Jose Martinez with the travel.
The good news for the radio team, it's a home game.
Yeah.
That'll help a little bit.
How long is it going to take you to break all this stuff down?
Two points for Hollis. Running shot by Dyson's no good, and foul, and we'll go to the free throw line. Dyson 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. 9 points. He can be the second Blue Jay to reach double digits in points. Gavin Bryson has 10.
You gonna tune into that OSU Arkansas game tomorrow? That ought to be an interesting contest. Arkansas is a little better this year.
Finally, a nice out-of-conference home basketball game for the Cowboys.
OSU?
Yes.
Sold out from what I hear.
Free throw's good. I was thinking it feels late. It is late. Brackett with the steal.
Homecoming.
Yeah, a little 20-minute extra.
You know who really doesn't like homecoming, too, is referees.
Yes. Hollis finger roll layup. He has 8 in the ball game. Been a busy week for GMP TV.
It has
2
been
wrestling duels, a show, and a couple basketball games. The equipment will get a nice rest. 80 seconds to go in the fourth. There's a foul there to get some teammates into the ball game. They'll also send Dyson Brackett to the free throw line.
Yeah, the wrestling duels are over, at least the home part of them. They have 2 on the road left at Piedmont and can't remember where the other one is.
Shawnee,
okay.
You going to be at the 8 and under YMCA basketball games in the morning? 11 o'clock here at the high school. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 o'clock for the other teams outside of Team Evans.
No.
I'm not going to.
think I'm going to go to Stillwater in the morning. Go to Dupree's.
Well, you're invited.
Okay. What am I going to do? Be your assistant coach?
Oh, no, I can handle that.
Okay. Watch?
Yeah, sure.
Want me to do radio?
That'd be awesome.
How about we just leave all this out?
Yeah, we're playing the North Gym.
Okay. Well, that wouldn't. I can run a long cable.
$60 seconds here.
This has been a long week since the first 5-day week for Guthrie Public Schools since before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
We've had all outdoor baseball practices, 2 wrestling duels. It's been a busy week for me, I guarantee you that. It feels like Friday night.
Don't look like you feel all right.
I don't? Oh, okay.
Tyson makes a free throw. 60 seconds left in this one.
It's an attempt at getting a young man in the scoring column.
Yep. Played junior varsity basketball. Saw him out there earlier.
And he made the free throw.
Guthrie 2 road games next week. Mentioned earlier, at Carl Albert on Tuesday, at Chickasha on Friday. They'll be back inside the GHS Gymnasium on February 7th when Piedmont comes to town.
Made both free throws. Wow. Deep.
Dyson Brackett banks it in for 3.
The bank is open late Friday night. It would take quite a foul to get the whistle to go off at this point.
Final 12 seconds of this one. Dyson Brackett's been ultra aggressive offensively. He'll fire up for 3. Misses. Horton. Final shot. Can he get it off? CJ Ward will take one. And it's no good, and that's the final score tonight. El Reno Indians 81-46. They sweep the Blue Jays this season. Take a timeout, come back. Wrap it up here from the Guthrie High School Gymnasium. You're watching Guthrie High School Basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Bluejay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Providing unequaled service and exceeding our customers' expectations has always been and always will be the goal of the John Vance Auto Group, conveniently located at 5322 South Division in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who...
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC. At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Welcome inside the Golden Age postgame show. El Reno comes in. The Guthrie sweeps the Lady Jays and Blue Jays. Final score in their first game, El Reno Lady Indians 49, Guthrie Lady Jays 43. Guthrie Lady Jays led majority of that ball game, but El Reno didn't get the first lead until the 3:08 mark of the fourth quarter. Outscored the Lady Jays 14-3 in the fourth to win it 49-43. El Reno sweeps the Lady Jays, as does the boys of El Reno. They take it to the Blue Jays tonight. Final score 81-46. Callan Hayden with 34 points tonight for El Reno. And the Blue Jays led tonight by Dyson Brackett and Gavin Bryson, the 2 leading scorers tonight for the Blue Jays. Things don't get much easier for the Jays next week. They got to travel to Carl Albert on Tuesday night and got to travel to Chickasha on Friday night. And that is just the story of the Suburban Conference. So
is that a wrap?
That is a wrap. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, and congratulations once again to Aislinn Ballard as she was crowned the 2017 Homecoming Queen here tonight inside the GHS Gymnasium. Hope you enjoyed it. A big thank you to our cameraman, Kel Evans, Brant Eagle. Of course, there you get a good look at the camera crew there, breaking down the equipment, the fun part of the night, and that means we are out of here. For my producer, Sean Eagle, my partner, Casey Porter, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next time. And as always, go Blue Jays.